Hello, everybody. Hey, where's my fancy transition? Hold on. Fancy transitions. We don't pay for fancy transitions not to use fancy transitions. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. And everybody had a great week. Good to see you all here. Welcome, welcome. Flyboy, good to see you. Mark, welcome. AJ, good to see you. Dude. JP, welcome. Indigo Flight Sim, good to see you. Chris Clark, welcome. Rydog's in the house. Good to see you, my friend. Final Light, thank you for your contributions to the Fly-by-Wire, my friend. Good to see you back. Hope all is well. Fighter, good to see you. Mr. Mopar, dude, it's here. Good to see you, dude. Gary P, welcome. Randy, good to see you. Captain Dom, welcome. Tony Baldo, good to see you, my friend. Welcome aboard. Flyboy is here. Good to see you, man. I think I already got you. Quick Match, welcome. Greg, good to see you, man. Finnair, E320, welcome. JP, welcome. Kane, good to see you. Leonard, good to see you. Captain UK, welcome. Wi-Fi, good to see you. Yaros, good to see you, my friend. Metro Gaming, welcome. Gamer LN, good to see you. Andy, welcome back. Pilot Depth, good to see you. Quentin Boggs, welcome. Jarvis, good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Arc Flight, good to see you, man. My name is Cody, welcome. LAX, good to see you, my friend. It's been a while. Hope all is well. Scoopty, good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you are doing well. McRonnie's, good to see you. Drag Person, welcome. Tom, good to see you, dude. Tenured Amoba, good to see you, man. Steven Solari, welcome back, my friend. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Are they walking out? No, it is still a bus. Man, they really need to make this spot right here. I wish in the scenery that I could remove, this is the Orbex Burbank V2. I really wish I could move these airplanes, these static airplanes, because I'd love to be able to park here, because if you actually park here, you see that they actually come out of the stand like that. I think here as well. Bravo 4, I think you get that as well, or is it only this one? It might only be Bravo 5. But yeah, we are obviously getting buses. As you can see, we've got the bus here, and the passengers, or sorry, I guess pilots and flight attendants are boarding now. Welcome to Burbank, the world's smallest commercial airport, I swear. I don't think it gets any smaller than Burbank. It's pretty crazy, man. Is it too late to board? No. We are just going to be boarding the passengers here momentarily. You'll see the bus show up. Good to see everybody back. Welcome aboard. Pratouche, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Buck my flight IH. Booked your flight. Nice. Looking forward to seeing you, boss. Awesome, man. Should be awesome. I'm very excited for the expo as well. Should be a great time, man. Yes, yes, yes. Lee, good to see you, dude. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Calvin, good to see you. Faten, good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Jarvis, thank you very much for your first class subscription. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge No Floaties. Welcome back to the green team. Hope you enjoy your stay here, obviously. Custom emojis, standing out in chat with the beautiful green name, and of course, building up your pilot rank in chat as we go, man. Yes. You can remove the static aircraft? Oh. Well, then I need to do some studying and figure out how to do that. Fuber, good to see you, my man. Welcome back. Bryce, good to see you, dude. Welcome, Leonard. Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Is this the experimental version? Yes, this is the experimental version. Jay, what's up, man? Good afternoon to you. Happy Saturday. Yes, it is. Not Sunday. Not Sunday yet, although I've got some great flights planned for us, guys. It's going to be awesome. Jarvis, thanks so much again, man. Appreciate you. Got some really fun flights planned for us for Sunday and Monday. We will be flying in wonderful Mexico. Yes, tomorrow we are going from Sacramento to Guadalajara. We're going to be in the Volaris A320neo. Excited for that one. And then on Monday, we're going to be going Guadalajara to... Probably should have wrote this down so I can remember all of these things. Where are we going? Guadalajara to Monterrey to Mexico City. That is the plan for the rest of the weekend, chat. So it's been a while since we've been down in Mexico. It's been a while since we've been anywhere outside of kind of like U.S. and Canada. So down to Mexico tomorrow and Monday to finish off the week. We're going to continue flying the A32NX. I've had a lot of fun flying it. The aircraft seems to be performing really well. Visually and performance-wise, I've had no issues, so knock on wood that the airplane continues to stay strong for us this weekend. So let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the cockpit. We do have ATC here today. So we will go ahead and get our clearance out of here. And then we'll jump over to the short little, like, I think it's like a 45-minute flight or something like that over to Vegas. And then about an hour and I think 15, 20 minutes from Vegas over to, look at the passenger bus just going crazy over here. And then the passenger, about an hour and 15-minute flight from Vegas over to Sacramento. We've got beautiful scenery for everywhere today, so should be a lot of fun. Let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. Passengers are now boarding. If we give it to a nice little wing view, you can see here, here's the passenger bus. I really wish they could have walked out of the terminal, maybe because this thing's in the way that they won't do it, but anyways, there they go. They're boarding up now. Cool. Let's go to the overhead. Let's turn our sounds up here so we can get a little bit of wonderful fly-by-wire sounds here. Let's get the external power on. Get the battery switch 1 and 2 to the on position. Beautiful. Currently in Mexico City Airport, about to hop on a Volaris flight to Vegas. There you go. Very cool, man. Let's get our Adirs left side, right side, center. Beautiful. We'll continue down here. Crew supply can come on. Nav and logo lights can go on. We'll go ahead and get the no smoking to the auto position. Emergency exits can get armed, and we'll go ahead and power up the APU master start. So we're not going to spool up the APU quite yet, but we'll get the master start switch on and running. Beautiful. That is pretty much it, chat. As far as the overhead goes, we're looking good there. Great. Let's come down here. We're going to go directly to our init ref tab. We're going to go ahead and do our init request. Let's go ahead and pull that information. It's going to pop in all of our information here. So Burbank over to Vegas. Our alternate's going to be over to Ontario. Spirit Wings 1271. That is all correct. I'm going with the cost index today. We're actually going to go with 15, and we've plugged in 310. Not 330, so we'll plug in 310, so all of that looks good like that. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Cool. Let's come over here to the electronic flight bag. Let's start working on this for a second. What's the departure runway today? They're departing runway 15 and runway 8, so I'm not quite sure. Whatever controller gives us. I would assume probably 15, just so that we can make that big sweeping turnaround, so... yeah, Metro, no worries, man. Enjoy it, dude. Let's import our data from SimBrief. Beautiful. You can see Burbank over to Vegas. All of our information is here. Winds are calm in Burbank right now, so I'm not quite sure what they're going to end up giving us. It looks like we may actually get runway 1 into Vegas again, though, because the winds are 050 at 7. That's definitely runway 1 territory, so hopefully we'll get the ILS runway 1 left again. That'd be kind of cool, considering 99% of the time we end up landing on runway 26 left into Vegas. 1 left would be awesome. Natural Born Keeler, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, dude. Thank you for your 5 gifted members to the channel. Chat, if you're lucky enough to get a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. And to everybody else, can we get some no floaties as well? Thank you so much for the support. Natural Born Keeler, I appreciate you, man. I hope you're having a great weekend. Thanks for joining us today, and thank you for your contribution to the channel, man. I really do appreciate you. That's extremely kind. Thank you, man. All right, cool. Back down here, let's go ahead and go to our ground services. We're going to go to the fuel page. We're going to load that all from SimBrief. It says we need 4,800 kilograms of fuel. Let's go ahead and do that now. It's going to remove just a little bit there. Beautiful. Let's go to our payload tab. Once again, we're just going to load everything from SimBrief. 169 passengers today. Hey, and we're looking for a zero fuel weight CG of 33.29. It's basically 33.3. And we'll go ahead and load the airplane. Beautiful. Again, we're just using this for the weight and balance. GSX is actually loading everything else. So cool, sweet. That looks good to me. I'm happy with that. Let's come over here to the make do, and we're going to go to our init B page, and we're going to plug in some information here quickly. So zero fuel weight was 60. We'll call it 60.1. So 60.1, and their CG weight was 33.3. So we'll go ahead and throw that in there. Good. Block fuel was sitting at 4.8. So we'll populate that as well. Good. Cool, sweet. Everything looks good there for now. I'm happy with all of those figures. Let's go ahead, and it looks like we got Burbank Tower online. So I'm going to grab the Burbank ATIS. See what this says. It says ATIS information alpha, ILS runway 8 in use, vectors, visual approach, arrivals and departures, runway 8 and runway 15 for departure. So we'll have to wait and see what Tower wants us to do, but for the most part, it looks like we're probably getting runway 15 for departure, but I'm not quite sure. So let's tune to frequency 18.7. We'll grab our clearance out of here. We'll let them know we've got ATIS information alpha, and shouldn't be too big of a hassle to get our clearance.
Southwest 844 Burbank Tower, runway 15, taxi via Delta.
There you go. So runway 15 is, I guess, what we're expecting.
Runway 15 Delta 2 Delta Alpha, across runway 18 is Delta 2 for Southwest 844.
Burbank Tower, very good morning. Spirit Wings 1271 with ATIS information Alpha Gate Bravo 3. We'd like IFR clearance over to Vegas, please. The EFB settings are toggled in GSX. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of using the GSX, like, kind of interface for that. I much prefer just loading on here to make sure that I have all these set. I will take some time to kind of get everything set, but yeah. Oh, do you know why that didn't go through? Because my push-to-talk buttons aren't the same. Chat. Burbank Tower, very good morning. Spirit Wings 1271 with latest information. Alpha Gate Bravo 3 clearance over to Vegas, please.
Spirit Wings 1271, Burbank Tower, thanks for Alpha. Clear to Harry Reid Airport, flat 2 departure, my transition as filed. Climb maintain 4000, departure frequency 124.5, squawk 5316.
Already cleared into Vegas, Harry Reid on the slap 2 Meisen, then as filed. Initial climb 4000, departure frequency 1245, and squawk 5316, Spirit Wings 1271.
Spirit Wings 1271, read back correct, call for push.
Call for push, thanks. All right, cool, sweet. We've got all that information done now. Wonderful. So we can go ahead and plan for our flights. Let's come down here. Going to go to our flight plan. We're going to go to Burbank. We're going to go to departures. We're going to plan on runway 15. We're going to be on the slap 2 departure with the Meisen transition. Good. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Great. And then for Vegas, I'm going to plan 1 left. I don't know if that's what we're going to get, but I'm going to plan for the ILS 1 left. We're going to be on the Rounders 2 arrival today. Rounders 2. There it is right there. Good. We're going to go with the... let's have a quick little look-see here. Rounders 2 is going to take us out. I think we want the Rome transition. Correct. Yes. Rome is what we want. Good. And then we want the Meisen transition as well. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Wonderful. Cool. Sweet. That looks great to me. I'm super happy with that. Now, keep in mind we are in Burbank. So even though we're on the slap 2 departure, you can see here immediately after departure, we need to make a heading of 210. Right turn to a heading of 210. So keep that in mind, and then we'll get radar vectors for Rave to join the departure out to Meisen and en route to Vegas. So keep that in mind. We'll do 210 on the heading. We'll bug up a heading of 210, and then we'll go ahead and get all of that good. So sweet, cool, that looks good. I'm happy with that. Let's go over performance data. Let's plug in some information here. So based on the zero fuel weight of 33.3, if we come over here, 33.3, probably down 0.5 again, should be fine. So we're going to do a flaps 2 departure today because this is such a short runway. Doing flaps 2/down 0.5, and we'll throw that in there. Good. We're going to be going with a flex temp today of 35 degrees. As to be honest with you, we may actually do a toga. May actually just throw toga in such a short runway, so we probably need it. 27, 28, 32 for the V speeds today. We may be fine with flex 35, but we'll see. I may end up shoving it up into toga, and you'll see it or hear it, obviously. Get some brightness up on our screens. That's all looking good. That's all good. That's all good. Get you guys up a little bit. Good. It says boarding has been completed. Beautiful. Looks like boarding has been completed. They are completely done. Wow. That was efficient here at Burbank. There's the bus driving away. Cool. Sweet. Let's go ahead and get our squawk code in here, which you gave us, 5316. 5316. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. TCAS on and reporting. Good. We'll go ahead and lock the cabin door. Good. Upstairs, we'll go and get the beacon light on. We'll get the EPU. Actually, sorry, beacon light can stay off for now. We'll go ahead and spool up the EPU. If we jump outside, we can listen to the EPU spooling up. Beautiful sounds here. And what we can do now is we can go to GSX and we can prepare for pushback and departure. Waiting for to action close passenger door. What, really? Services. Forward door. Close. Okay. Good. This is waiting for you to close aft door. I guess he's driving away. I don't know. It's being weird. Alright, cool. APU is on. APU bleed is on. External power is off and out. Good. We'll go to GSX. We'll prepare for pushback and departure. Good. Initial climb 4,000. We'll plug that in as well. That's good. A little bit of brightness up on these guys. Good, good, good. Altimeter in Burbank 299 or 1, I believe. We'll confirm that on the charts here. Burbank weather 299 Yes, correct. 21 degrees, clear skies. Does it get a better Saturday morning here in Burbank? My goodness, absolutely beautiful. All right, and we will request our pushback. Ooh, there's an airplane just departing now. Very cool. Burbank Tower, Spirit Wings 1270, ready for push to start, Bravo 3.
Spirit Wings 1271, push. It's proved to face north, and caution, got a company 320 Neo pushing north of you.
All right, we'll pay attention for the company to our left, and we're clear to push. Spirit Wings 1271, thanks.
Top State 24, contact departure.
Tail right. We shouldn't have any issues. I think we should stay within here. I think we're good. We should be fine. Which fly-by-wire do I use? I use the experimental. Yes, experimental. Hey Cap, you're going to fly Pilot Edge anytime soon. I was literally on Pilot Edge yesterday. Thursday. Thursday we were on Pilot Edge. I think you were here as well, weren't you? I'm pretty sure you were here, Slap. On Thursday. All right, park brake is released. We'll go ahead and get our beacon light on. Good. And that removes the wheel chocks and the safety cones as we discovered the other day. Wonderful. Great. So you know you were here, so then I don't think you need to ask me when I'll be flying on the network. If we just flew on the network on Thursday, then it should be, hey Cap, any plans to go back on the network? Right? Because we just did a flight on Thursday on the network. I have to balance it, right? If I fly on Pilot Edge, nobody can fly with me, right? For the majority, most people don't have a Pilot Edge subscription, so I have to spend time on, 15 is the normal runway. Have you ever done runway 33 for departure? I don't think so, no. I don't think I've done 33. Why the experimental version? It offers the top of climb and top of descent. So it's got the VNAV. We are in the Neo, yes sir. Fly-by-wire A320 Neo. You gotta get this for sure, man. Yeah. Holy, Rice Patty coming in with the $50 donation. Holy macaroni. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the support, dude. That is extremely kind. Guys, get some love and chat for Rice Patty dropping the 50 bomb. Wow. Extremely kind, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your support, dude. I appreciate you. That's absolutely awesome. All right, let's spool up engine number 1. Got a good start on 2. Thanks so much, Rice Patty. I appreciate you, my friend. That was extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 3-3 is near to you. Yes, 3-3 is this one. I've never departed 3-3. I've always departed on runway 8 or runway 15. Same as for my arrivals. I've only ever arrived on runway 8 or runway 15.
Ride is clear.
I guess if the winds were ever to switch, they'd be using 3-3 ops. I've never seen that. Yeah. The A220 stream is coming soon. Yeah, it's at 2:30. We need to watch that, right, chat? We need to watch the A220 stream together at 2:30. I think we'll be airborne for our second leg. We'll probably be in the middle of our flight for our second leg. So yes, we will be watching that together. Hopefully they don't play any copyrighted music or anything like that. We'll have to be very careful listening to it and watching it. The textures are a bit weird at Burbank. I don't think so. No, textures are awesome, man. It's Orbex, dude. Orbex V2 scenery. It's absolutely fantastic. Go flaps 2. Chat, what's that weird noise that happens with the Neo? That like, it's hard to describe what even, it sounds like a flapping noise. Yeah. All right, cool. Flaps are 2. Good. Let's get our ignition system back to the normal position. Ground spoilers arm, predictive wind shear system over to auto. Auto brakes over to RTO. Initial climb 4,000. 299 or 1 in both. Good. Let's go upstairs. Let's go ahead and kill the APU. The APU bleed system. Good. Those should have been on. That's fine. And we're ready to taxi. No, it's not the flaps. Is it the hydraulics? I don't know. Yeah. Gap, how do you get flex temp? Honestly, flex temp's just something you can go with, like whatever you feel is appropriate. Use a lower flex number if you have a shorter runway. Use a higher flex number if you have a longer runway. Flex is essentially like a wear and tear protection system for Airbus engines. That's all it is. So you don't necessarily even have to do it. You could do a toga takeoff every single time if you wanted to. You're not trying to protect your, wear and tear on your engines. But yeah, Randy, nice. Tower, Spirit Wings 1271, ready to taxi runway 15.
Spirit Wings 1271, runway 15, taxi via Alpha, cross runway 8 on Alpha.
Alpha cross 8 on Alpha, Spirit Wings 1271. Alright, park brake, off, taxi light, on. Let's do it, friends, shall we? We shall. It could be. Runway 33 approach involves a sharp turn to the left of the runway, saw United 75 do it. Spirit does fly well. If Cap Canada is flying, that's the Spirit way, exactly.
Contact departure
Yes.
Departure 9 altitude.
Alright, we're on Alpha. Looks like we've got a Delta 73 in front. Good. And a Velo 73 over there.
Top of 684, runway 15, line of wait.
Line of wait for runway 15, Delta 684.
I don't know if that's a hydraulics. I think the hydraulics make more of like a whining sound. That sounds like something flapping in the wind. That's why I was like, it's such an odd sound. Where can you see Q and H? Depends. If you're running Navigraph, you can just click on the airport tab and then information and go to weather for your airport, and it should give you an ATIS report here. If you're flying on VATSIM, I think you can do .metar and then the airport in chat, and you'll be going. Velo is an up-and-coming ULC. Yes, they are. You're on an American 7.5 doing the 3.3 approach? Damn. Very cool. Lucky you, man. Well, fly-by-wire will do some new wing textures, make them look more dirty. That's not really fly-by-wire. That's up to the livery artist, to be honest with you. There are some livery artists that really do a good job in like doing dirty wings and stuff like that. But yeah, it's all on the livery artist, I believe, at that point. That's how they do that. Check is good. Takeoff config is good. Sweet. ECAM is no blue. We're on our taxi out to runway 15. D330 by Aerosoft and Beta now. Good. Hopefully we'll get it within a month or two, man. Like the dirty wings? Yes. I like the look of a well-used airplane. I agree. Which network are you on currently? VATSIM. Should say right on the top, bolts. Top right here, man. I always say what if we're flying offline, online, VATSIM, Pilot Edge. Where's Sasha? I have no clue. Do I know Marcus Veltri? I do not. No. Ooh. Southwest departing. Nice. First time taking off here. I like this airport a lot. This airport's amazing, dude. Burbank. They have some really cool approaches, Jay. You fly in. It's called the 4-stack visual. There's a big power plant over here, and it has 4 big exhaust stacks. It's called the 4-stack visual, and you basically fly. This is called Oat Mountain. You fly along Oat Mountain Trail, and then you'd make a big right turn down and land on this runway. It's really, really cool. Check your Navigraph charts. Called the 4-stack visual. Rob, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome, welcome. I know where he's both. It's always up there, though, dude. Free. Always up there. Aerosoft said that they're still working on VNAV and the FMC, so I don't think it will be too long. I don't know, dude. VNAV is one of those tricky things, man. VNAV is one of those tricky things, dude. Is this an RV park, or is this, like, people's... This looks like storage, actually. Yeah, it's storage. I was going to say, imagine being an RV park and you just have planes taxiing by you all day. I mean, that would be the RV park to be in, but... Holy. Burbank is, yes, a wonderful place. Lufthansa's flying their 747s on short-haul 45-minute routes. Nice. I like that. That's awesome. Bought a good amount of airports from AnyBuilds and Flightbeam yesterday. Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. Yesterday was your B-Day. Good old 18 now. Happy birthday, man. Happy belated birthday. Hope you had a fun time. I, chat, bought a tractor yesterday. Yep, I'm the official owner of a 1968 Massey Ferguson 180. Chat, oh my god, I never thought I'd buy a 1968 tractor. Chat, this thing is mint. Mint. and it's going to do an excellent job for what we need it to do around the farm. But yeah, will you fly nighttime on the second leg? No, real time. Real time, man, real time. Could live stream plane spotting from your trailer? You could, yeah. Any pics yet? Not really. I will get some. I'll get some pictures when it actually gets delivered. So we just were at the dealership yesterday doing everything. So yeah, I'll upload some pictures. I'll probably put a video of it running. Mopar really wants to see it running the sounds. So yeah, I will get some content up when it is actually delivered to the farm. Hopefully sometime maybe late next week it should be there. Either thinking Thursday, Friday next week, or maybe the following week. They had to do some stuff. They were getting some stuff ready for us. They're putting brand new tires on the back. A couple other things getting done. Hydraulic flush and fluid and oil changes and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, we were looking at 3 tractors yesterday. There was 3 of them that we were looking at, and this was by far the best one. Not only that, it was the biggest one. Owned by one person. One guy bought them in 1970. Bought it brand new in 1970, and has been farming ever since, and retired last year from farming, and sold all 3 of his tractors to this dealership. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool story behind it. It's even got like the original nameplate of where it was sold and where it was bought and stuff, so it's really, really cool. Yeah. A shirtless tractor stream? Well, maybe I have to push that to 100K. 100K subscribers. It'll be on my only planes. Yeah, it'll be on my only planes. Canada's having an extended winter. It's 25 degrees here today, man. I don't know where you are, but not for me necessarily. It's been a little bit cooler, but yeah. Hope it lasts many more years. Well, that's the thing about tractors, right? Is, chat, if I told you how much this tractor cost, you would. It was listed for $11,000. All right, that's not what I paid for it. $11,000 was the list price for a 1968. That just goes to show you how tractors they keep their value, man, because they're literally workhorses, right? So. Yeah, older is better, easier to fix. Well, the beauty about the 182 is that Massey Ferguson still makes parts for the 180, and that was a big reason why we decided to go with this one, is that parts are readily available. You can order them in Canada, you can order them from the US. They're a lot cheaper if you order it through the US. Yeah, that was a big reason. Yeah, big reason. So for those of you that don't know, or you're new to the channel, it's not for farming. I own a horse farm with my fiance. We have a 37-acre horse farm with 18 horses that are boarded there. So yeah, she lives there and runs the horse business. So yeah. It could be a tax write-off. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I ended up paying $9,000 for it. $9,000 is what we ended up paying for it. And we got him to put, like I said, we got him to put new tires on it. We got him to do a bunch of things for us as well that will, new tires and rims, $1,500, right? So you get 2 of those new. That's $3,000 right there, just to put new tires and rims on it. So it's got new tires, new rims. Yeah, like I said, everything works, man. Everything works. It's got a bale fork on the front of it. It comes with a bucket attachment, a 5-foot bucket attachment. And it comes with a rear PTO with hydraulic hookup. So we're going to be able to put like a mower onto it. We'll be able to put a bush hog, for those of you that know, that type of stuff. So we'll be able to do some pretty cool stuff. Yeah. Cap Canada Horse Farmer, yeah. Tractor sim, yeah. I don't know if we could find one. We'll see if we can find one in the sim. But it's pretty badass. It's a pretty big tractor, man. It's pretty cool. Gap, you're going to do a full turnaround procedure, do the entire flight, and do the replay. Full turnaround today. We're staying in Spirit Wings. So, yeah. Don't MS do farming sim? Microsoft? No, I forget who does farm sim. It's not Microsoft. You taxied by a business complex. Good place to watch the planes take off. Where's that? Like over there somewhere? See the palm trees. There goes Delta. No floaties. Hey, Gab, just bought the AlexSiu 733. Can't wait to do my first flight. Nice. I heard it was updated for X-Plane 12, correct? Is that update out yet, or are they planning to update it? Can you do a V1 cut on the next flight? No, I don't do that really here on my channel, man. Sorry, dude. If that's the type of stuff that you're looking for, I don't like to like fake procedures or fake emergencies and stuff like that. We don't. One, I'm not trained to deal with those types of situations and stuff like that, right?
Flying along with you offline.
Hey.
Picked up a honeycomb yoke this week for the member GS stream, so
Nice.
I'm trying to get used to it.
Yes.
Also, GSX is being a window licker today. Don't crash the tractor into a cop car. Hashtag FarmSim 2023. Plant that good.
Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate you as always. C2A, getting the good. Good stuff, floaties, my man. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you. You're using X Enviro for X-Plane 12 right now. I feel bad for your computer. Sorry, what? I hope you're having fun, though. If you're having fun, that's all that matters. Oh. Should I spend $7K for a PC to play Microsoft? I mean, if you have the money, sure, why not? Enjoy the finer things in life, right? J-Mac, what's up, man? Hey, Cap, hope we're having a great day. Can't wait for the E220 stream. Yes, today at 2:30. 2 more hours. Just shy of 2 hours. 1 hour and 55 minutes. Yeah. What color is the tractor? It is red and blue. So the tractor itself, the Massey Ferg, is red, and then it has a, it's got a front loader on it, right? And the front loader is Allied. The front loader is by a different company, Allied. You've probably seen them, and it's blue. But like Dan said, runway 15, line up and wait. Spear Wings 1271. It needs a paint job. It's a 50-year-old tractor, right? 50-year-old tractor, so, and it looks like a 50-year-old tractor. So it needs a paint job. It's something that we plan on doing. Fiance will take care of that. She likes to do little projects like that. So, yeah. How's the Wi-Fi out at the farm? Atrocious. That's why I don't live there. It's impossible to stream from there, man. I would not be able to stream from the farm. The Wi-Fi is absolutely abysmal. Absolutely abysmal. Right, we'll hold it there. Can you just clear coat and keep the patina on a tractor? You could. Yeah, could. Hey, why are you moving forward? Can you not upgrade the Wi-Fi? I could get Starlink, but I think there's still such a crazy wait list. As well as like the apartment that's built on top of the farm, it's not really, it's not really.
1271 departure flighting, 210, wind calm, runway 15, takeoff.
Heading 210 after departure, runway 15, clear for takeoff. Spear Wings 1271. Yeah, the apartment that's built onto the farm isn't really for 2 people, so we need to build a house as well. So there's a lot of things that need to get done to the property before I'll be there today. All right, throttle's up, 50%, 40%, looking good. Sounds are up. Enjoy the departure, guys. Catch y'all on the other side. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Manflex 35 SRS auto thrust blue. Takeoff power is alive. Speed is alive as well. knots. Oh, plenty with flex temp, chat. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up. Does the A220 look promising? Oh yes. Right turn 210. My sim froze. Okay, right turn 210. Contact departure, we'll see you. Thanks for ATC. Alright, throttles to climb. There's 210. Let's go flaps up 1. We'll contact departure. Well, Center, good afternoon. Spirit Wings 1271, 2700 on the Burbank.
Spirit Wings 1271, some kind of departure, radar contact. I may maintain 13,000.
13,000, Spirit Wings 1271. All right, 13,000. We'll continue on this heading. It's 200. We'll go flaps clean. We'll go upstairs briefly. We'll get our runway turnoffs, nose lights, and wing lights to the off position. Ground spoilers can get disarmed as well. And he wants us on the 210 heading. And I'm sure he's going to give us direct here momentarily. Getting up and above the mountain range. All the beautiful houses down there. Damn. Do we have a price on the A220? No, man. Hopefully we're going to find all that information out now. I think it's going to be freeware.
Turn right direct rave and climb via the slap 2 departure.
Right direct rave and climb via the slap 2 departure. Spirit Wings 1271. Thanks. All right, autopilot's going on. Back up here into the flight deck. Beautiful. Oh, this is a SoCal approach, not LA Center. I missed that one up. So basically, your apartment will be your streaming office when you move in with the wife. No. So the plan is to build a house. The plan is to build a house, and then the plan is to rent out the apartment right now in the barn so that we can get more income coming in, right? That's the plan.
Yeah, 3542, clear of 25 left from the out.
Essentially double our income. The A220 will be free. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, it's a progress stream. They're basically showing us what they've done and how much they've done to the mod. They've been going at it for a while now, man. I feel like it's been in development for at least a year and a half. .380 sounds will be fantastic, yeah. So there's Burbank. Just departed out of runway 15, did a big loop around, and now we are direct to Rave, and we're climbing 13,000. Now, if we get the top altitude of the the slap 2 departure, top altitude is 23,000 feet. So he told me to climb via the slap 2, so we're going to plug in flight level 230. We are through 10,000 feet now, so landing lights can come off, and we'll release the cabin. Pretty smooth out here today, so we'll release the cabin as well. Good, cool. I'm surprised we just have one tractor. It's really all you need, man. You don't need a lot of tractors when you have horses. The biggest thing is
if you're still with me, turn right direct rave and climb via
the biggest thing is moving the hay bales, right? So yeah. ETR ops next week. Yep.
456, I apologize. Clear direct killer and climb via the Oro's 2 departure. Direct killer, Oro's 2 departure.
Not sure how Sobo messed up that cockpit so bad, and they supposedly laser scanned it. Can't wait for fly-by-wire to remodel the aircraft inside and out. I find it's getting better, the cockpit, but yeah, I don't know, it just seems a little bit blocky. It does drop, yes. It drops on the 26th. Yeah. And I'm not going to be here the morning of the 26th. I don't know what time it's releasing, but I got to drop my car off to get fixed. The door's getting fixed on the 26th, and I'm getting into a rental car. So as soon as I get back, hopefully it'll be released and we can kind of do like an evening stream or something. Pilot depth, you probably need some type of, I don't know what airplane you're trying to fly, but you probably need some AirAC or something like that. The 25th? No, it's the 26th. I thought it was releasing the 26th. In 4 hours you have your birthday. Happy early birthday. They've just done major overhaul of the cockpit lighting. They have, yes. What's up, Benny? Good to see you, man. What car do I own? Corolla. I just bought it too. I just bought it, and 3 months into owning it, some lady smashed into my door and completely destroyed my driver's side door. So it's going in to get fixed on Tuesday. The airplane releases on the 25th? Oh. Well, there you go. It comes out on the 25th. I always thought it was the 26th. Tuesday the 26th. So the airplane being released today.
Contact LA Center 135.55. Have a good flight.
13555 Spirit Wings 1271. Thanks for ATC, man. 13555. So the door was broke, so I thought you maybe had a 350Z. No. You know when the 380 is going to release? No. Tuesday is the 25th? Wait, what? Really? Oh shit, you're right. Okay, so Wednesday. So I have to drop my car off on Wednesday then. Wednesday the 26th. So wait, is the airplane coming out on the 25th or the 26th? Jay, celebrating 1 month. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much, dude. So spread love and positivity. Medicine. Yes, sir. I agree with that one. Huge no floaties, man. Thanks for support, dude. Appreciate you as always. Thank you. So the airplane is coming out on the 25th. Okay, interesting. Good. Good. Standard barrel.
802.
What aircraft are we talking about? The ATR 42 and 72. And we're getting the freighter, chat, so it's pretty cool. Pretty damn cool. Jay, thanks, man. Appreciate you, dude.
Mike Delta descended, maintain flight level 230.
Maintain 230, Mike Delta.
Souza Center, good morning. Spirit Wings 1271, flight level 210 for 230.
Between 1271 LA Center, climb the maintain flight level 310.
310, Spirit Wings 1271, thanks. All right, 31,000 feet. We're good.
Descend via the Angel 4 arrival.
What's the A220 flight going to be? I have no clue, man. I have no clue. How much will it cost? What's going to cost? We don't know. The ETR, no price. Yeah. Set standard on the emergency PFD. It should do it automatically, shouldn't it? Yeah, 1013. I mean, it's there.
November 9er, Mike Delta.
Can't wait to do some island hopping. Yes. Some binter offs and stuff like that. It's going to be awesome, man. Yeah. In the future, can you fly the PMGG 737-800 business class aircraft? What do you mean the business class aircraft? The ETR will be blast flying hands. Is a great dev, and I'm pretty excited for it personally. I think it should be good. Yeah. Are you pumped for the Bluebird? Yes. Definitely am. Definitely.
050, ILS, 6 left, Mike Delta.
Palmdale Airport down there, guys. Any good KPSP Palm Springs? Yes, there is the Axonos. Palm Springs.
At Roman, cleared ILS runway 1 left approach.
Copy that, approach cleared ILS runway 1 left approach for Southwest 844.
Oh, did PMGG finally release on Xbox?
One right, full length, cleared for takeoff.
Did it finally come out? You be flying in Oceania when the World Update hits? We'll see, man. We'll see. I mean, I'll definitely do some flights, but yeah.
7 Charlie X-ray, Roger. At your discretion, descend via the Angel 4
Very cool.
Leo Ontario altimeter 29901.
Very good to see you.
29901 to say
You're back from your NASCAR race. Welcome back. I hope you had a good race.
People in the cockpit.
No problem. Those pesky people. November 9er, Mike Delta, descend and maintain 11,000. Vegas altimeter 3003.
11,000, Mike Delta.
Southwest 3174, resume normal speed.
Home to the LA Center. Is that where it is?
Southwest 3174, speed at your discretion now.
Excuse me.
Southwest 3174.
Waiting for the KOHL to release website Flight Sim Studios.
To arrival. One left transition to Vegas altimeter 3003. I think I gave that to you.
What airport is down there? I believe that was Palmdale. Definitely need a long haul to and from the Hawaiian Islands. Yeah. You worked there for 15 years? Damn. Just messing around the cockpit of the IXCG, and the fact that you have to pull instead of scroll to use stuff is really different from what I'm used to. Yes. Yeah. Can't wait to get the A320 once I'm more confident. Looks so smooth. I mean, I call it the Cadillac of the sky, Jay. But you got to know what you're doing. You got to know, like, proper IFR and, yeah. but it is definitely the Cadillac of the skies. Looks like we're going to cruise for about 40 miles up at 31,000 feet. The reason we're doing this routing today, chat, and we're not flying into Burbank is because we're keeping up with the theme of real-world flights, and the only Spirit flight out of Burbank is back to Vegas. So we had to go Burbank, Vegas, and then Vegas gave me a lot of more options to fly Spirit. So then we're going to Sacramento, and we are and then tomorrow, like I mentioned, we're doing real-world Volaris flights. Tomorrow we're doing Sacramento down to Guadalajara, about a 3.5 hour flight, 3 hour, 15-minute flight. It's depending. It looks like it's about 3.5 hours is the average, 3 hours and 20 something minutes. And then Monday we're going to be flying around in Mexico in the Volaris colors. Again, all real world flights. So it's going to be really cool. Really excited about that one. And we're going to stay in the A32NX. We'll do a full week here in the A32NX. Love your content. Always kept the great work. Thanks, Widow. Appreciate you, my friend. Yeah, it's been a while since I've gone to Mexico. You ever done a flight to the islands of Hawaii? Yes, of course. Plenty of times. We've done inner island hops. We've done all kinds. Ecaplum the streams. Great job on the real flights. What software do you use for loading the passengers and seeing them on and off the aircraft? Cab Jack from Colorado. Good to see you, man. It is called GSX. GSX for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Gulf Sierra X-Ray. GSX. How's the new meal plan working out? Really good, Tom. I'm down almost 8 pounds. 8 pounds in 11 days, 12 days. It's pretty intense, man. I got to be honest with you, Tom. I'm hungry all the time. But listen, like I said, man, I'm not being forced into doing this. This is a challenge for myself. That's something that I wanted to do, so I'm embracing it. I'm truly embracing it. It's not only the weight loss that I'm noticing. It's also the other benefits. I'm a lot less tired. I find that I'm sleeping a lot better at night. I think it's just based on, like, you know. We are planning Mach, I believe, 7.8. Yes, Mach 7.8.
Okay, Roger. Speaking 71 for spacing. Maintain 0.76 or less, please.
7.6 or less, no problem. Spirit Wings, 1271.
I appreciate it.
Is it? No, Tom, that's the beauty of it, man, is it's literally, it's anything that I want to eat, right, Tom? Like, the meal plans, they vary so much, man. Between, like, pasta, to chicken, to steak, to pork chops, to seafood, shrimp, to scallops, like, I'm eating great food. Like, it's great food. The thing is the portion control, Tom. That's what it is, and that's what I had way out the window, man. Like, when I look at what a proper portion looks like, and then I look at what I was making, dude, like, I know exactly why I ballooned and got to the weight that I did, was because my portion control was out of whack, right? And I'm not saying like I got crazy heavy or anything like that, but I got to a point where, you know, I started noticing things, and I was, you know, my knees started to hurt more, my ankles started to hurt more. You know that I walk a lot with Daisy, so I was like, huh. And I don't own a scale, man. Like I said, I've always kind of maintained the same weight. And then I bought a scale, and I jumped on the scale, and I was like, holy shit, okay. Time to start something, time to go for that. So yeah, man, for me, it's all about, I love the fact that I'm able to eat all the same foods that I would normally, like, want to eat. Like I said, steak and chicken and pork chops and all kinds of good stuff, man. But it's the portion control is the big thing. And that's what I find's really been helping. Yeah. What rudder pedals do I use? The Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. You can put exclamation point TM in chat, and that should provide a command for you. You ever use HelloFresh? I did, Cam. Yeah, I like HelloFresh. My issue with HelloFresh is they don't have options for one person. So in order to get HelloFresh, I live by myself, right? Like, I have a fiance, but we don't live together right now just because of the business, the property that we bought. So I live by myself. So to do HelloFresh, I'm essentially cooking for two, but only eating for one. So that kind of ties into the whole overeating thing, right? My portion control just got completely out of whack, and that was a good deal of it for almost all of the pandemic. Well, for just over a year of the pandemic, when it was really bad, when we had all kinds of restrictions and stuff, I was on HelloFresh, and yeah, the portion control just got absolutely out of control, man. out of control. All right, it's asking us to enter our descent data. It's looking here that descent is in 25 miles. So let's go ahead and plug in some information here into Vegas. We'll go ahead and populate all of this. The first ATR flight should be Silver Airways. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see, man. We shall see. Let's see what the weather's doing here in Vegas. Could you do ops in the 320? What do you mean? We fly the 320 all the time, if that's what you're asking. It'll happen. 050 at 7 for the winds now. So we should be landing on runway 1, I would think. Temperature's 22 degrees, beautiful. Altimeter 3003. 3003, good. And our minimums, if we accept the ILS runway 1 left, will be 2460. 2460. Good. Cool. What monitor am I using? You can put exclamation point monitor in chat. That'll bring that up. The 800 is on the marketplace now, but it is not available on Xbox. It still says PC only. That means that it's most likely comes out next Thursday. Got you. Okay. Got you. Thank you for inspiring me to continue my passion for flight sim. Don't stop inspiring. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you very much. How do you get top of descent in the fly-by-wire? He just said 1 left transition, so we are accepting 1 left. How do you get top of descent? You need to run the experimental version. No floaties. The experimental version. We'll give you that. Did you do British Airways ops on the 320? Yep, we've done plenty of those. We'll definitely do some more, man. Yeah. I think the next couple weeks after this week, the next couple weeks, at least the next 2 weeks, are going to be dedicated for the ATR. So keep that in mind. We're going to be doing probably 2 weeks of ATR flying. So if you're not a fan of the ATR, I apologize in advance, but I'm very excited for this airplane. I'm very much looking forward to it. Picked up the Anybuilds London Heathrow. You're watching the A220. Yes, we will be watching the A220. First ATR flight will be the 42-600 Logan Air Ops from Pyrex, Edinburgh to Orbex's Sumburg. Very nice. Sounds like a great flight. For some reason, my escape button is working on Microsoft. It's not letting me go into the menu. Do you know how to fix this? No. Do you have an Xbox remote plugged in? Press the start button or something? What joystick do you have plugged in? You can definitely press one of the buttons on the joystick. That should do it as well. 6 miles. I'm going to call.
Thanks for your help earlier. Speed is at your discretion.
Speed's our discretion, and we're actually looking for top of descent, if you can, please, for Spirit 1271 as well.
No problem. Spirit 1271, descend via rounders 2 arrival, the runway 1 left transition, Vegas altimeter 3003.
We'll descend via the rounders 2, and we'll expect the 1 left transition. Spirit 1271, thanks. All right, Rome 8,210 knots. Rome 8,000. We are 2 miles from descent. Let's start our descent here, chat. We'll get the seatbelt signs back on for the flight attendants. Let them know we are starting our descent, and there we go. What a short little flight, chat. We were literally at cruise for 40-something miles, and now we are starting our descent into Lost Wages. Wonderful. Never really took an interest or anything in the ATR until this point, so it'll be nice to learn and have something else to expand the ever-growing fleet. That's exactly my outlook on it as well, Matthew. Yep. Yeah. Cap, how do you know how to fly all these planes? One thing you'll start to find familiar is once you kind of learn like Boeing, Airbus, and a couple other systems, you'll realize that a lot of airplanes fly similar to a lot of other airplanes, right? They all are kind of somewhat similar to one another, so yeah. Is the flight factor 350 worth it? It's a tough call on the 350, man, to be honest with you. It's not a bad airplane, but for an airplane that's been around for as long as that has been, that has received so many updates, it should be much further along than it should be, man. Yeah. What's a shortcut to see the system specs? Exclamation point specs in chat. Yeah. Hello, Cap. I'm asking for a friend of mine. Does someone flight sim? What DTW would you recommend? Detroit Anybuilds, Steven. Detroit Anybuilds, 100%. I think that's really the only option. I'm pretty sure. There may be a freeware option, but the Detroit Anybuilds is fantastic. We flew in there.
3134, no need to respond. Traffic 2 o'clock.
What was that, a week, 2 weeks ago? Something like that. Today at 2:30 Eastern, Synaptic Simulation will be streaming their update on the A220. Yes, we'll be watching it here, Juan. We will be watching it here. It's happening in about an hour and 35 minutes. We should be airborne. We should be in the middle of our flight going to Sacramento, so all should be good.
Cross one right November and Delta Golf to the Ram for Southwest 844.
Cap, if I'm doing toga takeoff, what do I input for flex temp? You just leave it blank. Yeah. Leave it blank and just make sure you use the proper detent. Flew into DFW earlier in the sim. It's a shame that there still isn't a decent scenery for it. Yes. The handcrafted is awful. Yeah.
Southwest 684 at Roman, cleared ILS runway 2. At Roman, cleared ILS runway 1 left.
Weatherman Trey, what's up, dude? Good to see you, my friend.
Harry at Roman, cleared ILS 1 left for Southwest.
Yeah, any builds Detroit. It's beautiful scenery, man.
Gentleman calling, I think it was 7 Delta in the LA Center, climate maintained level 310. Good morning.
Good morning, cleared 3107.
We are on approach. We are descending into Vegas. Yes, correct. We're on the Star. Yeah. Jack, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Can you post your fly-by-wire views? So, tell ya, for some reason, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if something has changed, but my 787 views, my A320 views, they're not working anymore. My CRJ views, nothing is really working anymore. I don't know why. I reinstalled this airplane and I lost all my views, and I went to go download my own views from the Discord and I couldn't get them to work in the simulator. I don't know why it's not working, but the views are just not working right now. So what I can suggest, it's really not that hard to set up views. What you need to do is you just need to go and check out either Google or YouTube Custom Wing Views Microsoft Flight Simulator and watch a short little tutorial. It's really easy. Once you do it once, I feel like you can kind of, you'll understand how it works. Yeah. It's weird, I got some views for the forums, but not as good as yours. Yeah, like I said, man, I don't know if it's something that I'm doing wrong, if I'm grabbing them from a wrong spot, but I can't even get them to work, so I don't know, man. Now, that being said, if you go look at my views and info, there is an A32NX mod available. So if you're on the Discord, go to the views and info. You may just have to scroll up quite a bit, sorry, but there should be they should be there, and you can try it for yourself. But yeah, I'm off the ground at Vegas, PMGG 737-800 on VATSIM. Nice. Can't get exterior views on the CRJ or the A320. Well, you just need to trick the camera. That's all you got to do. Just got to trick the camera. So again, watch like one of the video summers, and it's like XP Kirk has a great video on how to do custom wing views and how to edit the config file. You just need to edit the config file. You change one number, you change it from a positive to a negative, and it makes it so that when you load in, your camera is like just outside the window. And yeah. Kevin, huge enough floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, dude. Appreciate you. 11 months. Does Simbrief always give you accurate runway choices? Winds are 350 at 11 going into YYZ. Simbrief told me 6 left. Wind 33 right, be a better choice. So in Toronto, Kevin, for a while now, I don't know, you've flown in there. They really don't use the 33s or 15s into Toronto. They usually are running either the East Ops or West Ops, so it's either 06 or 24s or 23 and 05. Ideally, yes. So what Simbrief is giving you is Simbrief is giving you based off of what the real world, according to FlightAware or Flight Radar or whatever they're using, what runway they would have used in real world. So that's kind of how Simbrief goes. Simbrief pulls the last flight. Like when you're setting up your flight and you give the ICAO airports, it pulls the last flight from FlightAware and it takes that data and imports that into there. So it'll give you the runways that the last real life airplane flew into it. So that's kind of how that works. So if you're flying offline, yeah, of course, land runway 33. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. It definitely would make sense to use runway 33. But if you're flying on VATSIM, if you're flying online, they really don't use 33s. We got really lucky, Kevin, when we flew across the pond. They were actually using the 33 ops, and they gave us 33 left to land on, which first time landing 33 into Toronto in forever. So, yeah. Any 787 ops in the future? We'll see, man. We'll see. that airplane is good, but I just want so much more out of that airplane. I kind of want to wait for a third-party one to come out. Since getting a streaming PC, Trey, good to see you, man. Welcome back, dude. I don't know if I caught you before. Since getting the streaming PC, have you changed anything with your settings, or is everything pretty much the same? Everything's pretty much the same. The only thing that I've been able to do is I've turned my anti-aliasing up to 16 times. That's it. The anti-aliasing, when I was just on a single, I had it on 8 times. Now it's running 16 times. And that'll just give you sharper corners and images. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. True, I've only seen E-stops mostly too, but I thought it's because the winds favored that. Gotcha, thanks. Yeah, well, you can do whatever you want, right? Thoughts on the Leonardo MD-82? Great airplane. A lot of fun to fly, man. Yep, if you're into the MD. Thing is, like, not too many people are into the MD, so I don't really fly it all that often here on the channel. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Use 3.3 right, for sure, man. Yeah. Alright, 3003 was the altimeter into Vegas. 3003 is set, and we're down to, got a restriction 13,000, I believe, at Rounders. But we're all good through that, and then we'll continue down here. We're going to be Rome. We just have to make sure that we do hit our speed restriction as well, 250 knots. When you crossed the pond with the Air Canada 787-10, did you have to refuel midair because it says endurance 7 hours? No, dude. The 787-10 can fly for probably 20 hours. Probably more than 20 hours. Yeah.
And then left on Bravo. Cross runway 1 left. And you can taxi to the Rampia Hotel.
Are you going to the Expo in Houston? Yes, I will be at the Expo in Houston.
Right, left, Bravo.
I will be there.
Left, via hotel, and I don't know.
Probably selected the wrong aircraft, maybe. Yeah.
Delta 2253. This one.
There we go. Speed's good. Altitude's looking great. I always enjoy crosswind landings offline. Sometimes I choose the more crosswindy runways instead. It's good to practice, right? It's very good to practice. Yep. It's so windy here today, and I have the patio door and my bedroom door open, so there's a nice wind going through. And it keeps moving the curtains, and Daisy is just petrified right now. Like, I'm looking over at her, and she's just staring at the You're such a baby. For a big dog, you're a big baby, Daisy. How do you find your flex temp and trim? Pardon me. Flex temp, you decide, man. Like I was mentioning to somebody before. For flex temp, you got to have a... if you've got a long runway, use a higher flex temp. If you've got a short runway, use a shorter flex temp. Sorry, am I missing calls for Spirit Wings 1271?
Yeah, how can you hear me? Can you hear me okay?
I can, yeah, it's my fault. Sorry, I'm streaming.
No problem. Spirit Wings 1271 at the Roman intersection. You're cleared ILS runway 1 left approach.
At the Roman intersection, cleared ILS 1 left approach. Thanks so much, Spirit Wings 1271.
My pleasure. Southwest 684. Welcome to Vegas.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that one.
Exit right when able.
It's raining in Toronto and it's windy. Oof. Rainy and windy. You know why? It's because we're flying Spirit Wings and we never fly Spirit Wings. That's why I'm not used to hearing it in my ear. Auto brake to low should be good. Ground spoilers will get armed. So at the Roman intersection, which we should have here, I don't know, it looks like it's doing some weird... What do you got going on over here? Roman... no, we definitely just want to remove you. We want to remove you. We want to remove you. And it should do that. I don't know why it had a... That is much nicer and much more clean. So at the Roman intersection, we are cleared for the approach into runway 1 left. So that's good. Quite warm in the UK at the moment. Nice. Captain, are you using any filters and OBS for audio? Nope. Nope.
253, runway 1 right, full left.
You still have the Daisy cam? No.
Takeoff. Traffic is holding down the field for you.
I don't, because she usually never is here in her bed. You can ask chat. She's usually never here. She's usually either in my bedroom or on the couch. Yeah.
Delta heavy, not a big deal now. Like your last instruction was running 1 right full length. If you want an intersection departure, just let me know in the future. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, that after I turned, I remember reading that on the axis I saw what had that's 253.
No problem.
Upgrading from a 3070 to a 3080. I mean, you should notice a little bit of, you know, I don't think it's going to blow you away with how much you're going to notice, but it'll be, the 3080 is, you know, very capable. So is the 3070 though. I would have actually preferred you've seen you go with like a 4070 Nabil or something, but hey man, not going to complain about that, right? What are you going from 8 gigs to 10 gigs of VRAM? So it'll be definitely be a nice little boost, if you will.
Everything okay?
Yep, we got off course there. We're lined up. I'm going to go visual 1 left for 862.
No floaters.
No problem. You're still clear to land runway 1.
All right, 210 knots is plugged in. We're looking great. We are descending. I'm going to throw a little bit of ground spoiler out now just to help us bring our speed back down and maintain on profile. We do have a restriction at 8,000 feet. We're actually going through that now, so that's good. Do we have tower online? We don't have tower online. We're still with LA Center, so that's looking good. Cap, how long are we in Vegas? We're doing a turnaround. So Vegas, land, unload, reboard, off to Sacramento. Probably not that long. Maybe 45 minutes max. We usually look for like a 45-minute turn. I'm not going to take my lunch break. It's too early. I'm actually not hungry either, so won't take my lunch break quite yet. So yeah, we'll do a nice quick turnaround. We definitely will. All right, there's the 8,000 foot restriction. You can hear the engines working. What's that airport? The airport we're landing at now is Las Vegas. KLAS.
Runway 26 left, clear to land.
26 left. Yeah.
Southwest 684, cross runway 1 right left November to the ramp via Golf.
Press 1 right November, Golf to ramp, Southwest 684.
Delta 3253.
All right, let's arm our localizer.
Altitude.
Trey, thanks so much for your support, man. Welcome back to business class, dude. Huge no floaties. Good to have you back, man. Good to see you back as well. I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, dude. Did we hit Roman yet? We did hit Roman, so we're cleared on the approach. We can take this down to 6,000. My bad. I'll throw a little bit of ground spoiler out so we can actually hit that. I forgot we have to go down to 6,000 to intercept. I think we're actually intercepting at 5,000. What was it, chat? Intercept 5,300. 5,300. Go, good. Thanks so much, Trey. Appreciate you, my man. Welcome back, dude. Arm approach.
030 at 9er, just 18. Runway 1 left, cleared land.
1 left, cleared land. Spearman, 1271. Thanks. Look up, how's the Flybo R320? Been having a lot of fun, man. Been having a lot of fun flying it. It's been behaving well. It's been responding well. No complaints from me, man. No complaints from me. Cleared land. Let's get all of our lights on. Good. We are glide slope and localizer established. So that is good. Showing 13 miles out. So great. We'll bring our speed back to 190. We'll kind of hold that. We'll come down here. We'll go to our performance page. We can make sure that our approach phase is activated, which it is. Good. Smooth landing, I hope. Put your seatbelts on. Yes. Andre, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Okay, that's all up to the hotel and the other side of the airport.
All right. We'll open up our ground charts. Hopefully, we'll vacate via November once again. And short little taxi November and Delta into the ramp. Should be where we're going. You're the best Microsoft Flight streamer on YouTube. Love you. Thank you, Gringo. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the kind words. 180. Still 11 miles out. No need to get the gear down. It's calling out 1,200 feet because of the terrain below. We're actually coming in off the terrain. You'll see here. I think runway 1 approach flies directly over Gemini Jets factory. I didn't know they were in Vegas. That's pretty cool. I'm not a fan of Gemini jets. I find them to be too expensive for what they actually are. I much prefer Skymark models, but that's me. Arm the ground spoilers once again. Auto brake is set to low. We're maintaining 180 knots, which is perfect. We're going to go gear down now and bring this back to 170. So gear down, flaps 2. Good. And then once gear is down and flaps are out, there's a nice view of the gear coming down for you guys. Ooh, very fancy.
November 6 Kilo Alpha, contact SoCal approach 124.5.
We'll do that.
24.5.
All right, let's go final approach speed. We'll go flaps 3. Give you guys a little view here of the flaps coming out. We'll get fully configured, flaps full. Are you gaming 1080p? I am, yes.
You'll be very happy to help you.
All right, beautiful. We'll do our cabin config and final call check. Good, we've been cleared to land. Cool, landing checklist, gear down, 3 green, flaps full, spoilers armed, ECAM, no blue, joystick cam is going on, sitting at 1,500 feet. It's a beautiful day, we might as well hand fly it from here. Let's go ahead and autopilot coming off. Enjoy the arrival, guys. Catch you down on the ground. Gusty winds, but they're kind of right down the runway, so it should be okay.
Feature the 7587 Heavy, open center offline, frequency change approved, have a great flight.
Vegas Strip looks great off our left there.
1,000.
Check. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button for me. It's a huge help to the channel. And if you are enjoying, you do me a huge solid. A little bit gusty now, I can feel it in the controls.
Delta Lima, Roger.
500.
Discussion, identification level 210.
400. 100 above. 300. Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Re-10. 5.
Reversers, nose down gently, maintain center line. Thing kind of lands a little bit like a brick. That's what I've noticed. Nose is down. Decelerating. 70 knots. Reverser stowed. Auto brake is off.
Good morning. Bridge contact.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Vegas. Back up into the flight deck. Not too shabby, chat. Remember, Airbus says 160 feet per minute is the perfect landing. Keep that in mind. That's from Airbus. That was hard. I wouldn't call it hard. It just, I find the airplane lands very flat. It kind of just like plants itself. It's, I find it a little bit difficult to get like those like greasy landings. You know what I mean? Flaps, spoilers, everything going clean. Great landing though. Super happy with that one. Very regular 160 something foot per minute. We're vacated on November. We'll let him know that we are vacated on November. Los Angeles Center, Burbank 1271, vacated November.
1271, thanks very much. Welcome to Las Vegas. Cross runway 1 left at November, then taxi to the ramp via Delta Golf. Thanks for flying.
Oh, cross 1 right on November, Delta Golf into the ramp, and hopefully we'll see you soon for a second flight.
Yep. Speedway 1270, LA Center, radar contact, say
All right, cool. Good flight, chat. GSX, we're going to gate...
Yeah, that was for Speedway 1270, your radar contact, say
Alpha 14 is where the real flight went. Alpha 14, we'll see if we can go. No. And we'll go Worldwide Flight Services. Yes, good. Cool. Landing lights coming off. Nose light to taxi. Runway turnoff lights off. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. EPU master start switch on. Ladies and gentlemen, stop the clocks. Welcome to Vegas. What's that flight time? 41 minutes, I think that's showing? Wow. 41 minutes. We're going Delta. Keep going down Delta. We'll make a left onto Gulf. We're good to go.
Right down the 25. Wind 1405. 25.
Kai, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Wish I did a replay on that one. It was nice. It's okay, man. We'll get the replay into. We will get the replay into Sacramento. Sacramento's beautiful, dude. I love flying into Sacramento. It's like all farmers field and stuff. It's really, really fun approach. I think the weather out in Sacramento is beautiful as well today, so should be a very nice flight. And we're kind of going northeast from here. Very rare that we do kind of like the northeast routing out of Vegas, so it should be fun. It should be a really cool flight.
Let me know what your heads up be.
All right, I think we want to go left in here. I think that's where we're going for Alpha 14. Usually use the flat bar in places like London where FPS get messy sometimes because the performance compared to the Phoenix is good. Plane fly from time, especially since it's free. Yeah, absolutely, man. I mean, like I say all the time, it's a free airplane, so it literally costs you nothing to have this on your, I mean, what is it, 3 gigs or something like that, like the size of the, so I mean, it costs 3 gigs of hard drive space, that's it. Other than that, I mean, it's a no-brainer. No-brainer to me, man, to have this available. It's an absolutely fantastic airplane. It can fill the void for a lot of people. So.
Hello, sir. Hello. Expect jet 315 to Granite Vegas. I am parked to Los Angeles.
Los Angeles. Such a great flight as well. And here we go, pulling into the gates here at the Fly Tampa Vegas. Beautiful scenery, by the way. Exclamation point scenery in chat for all of the scenery that I used today. Every single one of these airports. Sacramento was decent. It could use a little bit more work, but Sacramento was pretty good as well. I think I gave it like a 7.5 or something last time we flew in, so it'll be good to check that out again. Wonderful. Let's get the park brake. Not really that perfect zeros, but hopefully that'll be good enough. Park brake's on, APU's on, APU bleed is on, engine number 2 is off, engine number 1 is off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Las Vegas. Seatbelt signs. Beacon light is off, engines are off. I don't think we're going to get the dance today. Hey, chat. Yeah. There we go. She's happy. We're getting the Vegas dance. She's real happy today. There we go, chat. Look at that. We win. We win the day, chat. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. Cool. You got your PPL check ride yesterday? Nice. How did it go, man? Hopefully it went well. GSX, operate jet bridge, good. We'll request deboarding, good. Give you guys this nice view over here of the wonderful strip behind us there. Let me pop this up just a little bit more like that. Hey, look at that, beautiful. Are you really that scared? Chat, look at this. Look at this scared doggo right here. Are you that scared? Daisy May. Are you this scared, puppy? Oh my goodness. The wind is scaring you? She's so scared, man.
The boarding requested.
Daisy May. Who Daisy May? Can you come here and see chat? Come here. Come on this side. Where are you? I don't want to run you over. Oh, you're right here. Okay, come here. You come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. There we go. Let's say hi to chat. Say hi to chat. Say hi, chat.
Passengers deboarding starting.
She's tired. She got to go crazy yesterday. She was running around at the farm all day yesterday. Her big first run of the her first run of the year. Her big first run. So she is a tired doggo today, man. Tired doggo today. Okay, Daisy, thank you. Yeah, can you go lay down? You go lay. She's like fully melted into the side of my chair right now. Day, you go lay down? And I have to stream Day. We have another flight, and we got to get airborne because we have a video to watch. Yeah, we have to watch a video at 2:30 p.m. Synaptic Simulations A220, Daisy. I know. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I know. The A220 video, Days. It's coming out. I know. It's crazy. Okay. Can you go, please? Okay, go. Go lay down. Go lay down. It's okay. It's okay. Go lay down. Go. She's not moving. She's scared. Listen, I don't want to run you over, dude. I don't want to run her tail over or anything like that. All right, well, Daisy's going to sit there because she's scared of the wind. my vicious Rottweiler, by the way, chat. My vicious Rottweiler who's scared of the wind. Okay. Let's plan for the second leg into Sacramento. Vegas over to a KSMF Sacramento. We are going to grab a call sign. That will be us. Let me go to new flight on SimBrief. Let me get some tunes bumping. Turn these down. There we go. Get some tunes going while we get everything ready here. That's our new call sign. Good. $171 passengers, almost a full airplane shot. Your snake is scared of your phone. JD, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Big old princess, yep. Can you see my GSX settings? Sure. Take a screenshot if you want. Bob, this is a great tune. Welcome to Vegas, chat. Welcome to Club Harry Reid. Club Harry Reid here at Vegas. Bumping tunes. Oh, she left. She's going to lay down. Okay, that's done. That's done. Good. Let's, an hour and 20 minutes, chat, on the flight. An hour and 20 minutes. We've got an hour until the Synaptic Sim stuff is going on. Okay, flight plan is filed. Good. Let's go ahead and disconnect and reconnect to the network with our new call sign. Alright, as for getting the airplane fully ready to go, I think I can just come down here and go to the init ref and do the init request, and I think we should be good. Yeah, there's Vegas to SMF, that's good. SFO is our alternate. Spirit Wings 1808, everything's good there. Cool, sweet. I'm going to go with a cost index of 15 initially. That's good, cool. Let's come over here. Let's get some information. We're going to import from SimBrief our new flight. Good. I'll turn the music down just a little bit. Good music, but a little bit loud. Okay, let's go to our weight and balance. We're going to go to our fuel. We're going to go and 5,700 kilograms of fuel. That is correct. That is what we need. Beautiful. We'll refuel that. Good. Let's go to our payload weight. We're going to pop from SimBrief. 171 passengers. We'll go ahead and begin boarding. Good. They're all ready to go. 3 seats open, chat. Almost a full airplane today. 3 open seats. Wow. Full airplane over here to the capital. Sacramento. Okay, cool. That's pretty much good. So what we can do now is we can grab our clearance. We're on with LA Center. Let me pause the music here quickly. That was a banging song. Holy. Let's get our clearance. And we'll go ahead and plan our... make sure we can plan all that. Let me go over here. We're going to go to flights. We're going to go to unload, import from SimBrief, new flight. Good. That should have all of that in there. Wonderful. Let's go to... give me a second here. I'm just on the second PC. I got to finish our flight. Finish flight. Okay. Good. Good. Pop you. Good.
Southwest 1591, contact SoCal approach 124.5. We'll see ya.
Alright, information should be updated now for you guys up top.
1591, contact SoCal approach 124.5.
Okay, all that information should be updated for us for our new flight. And we'll go ahead and grab clearance. We've got ATIS information echo. And it looks like they're departing one right, so that's perfect.
LA and SoCal closing within 10 minutes. You've added 5430.
Okay, it's closing in 10 minutes, so we'll get our clearance and then we'll probably just have to be off for now.
Bye-bye.
Alright, and what was that? ATIS information. Should I just had it? Information echo. Info echo. Let's understand our hello again, Spirit Wings 1808 with information echo IFR to Sacramento, please.
Spirit Wings 1808, that's just you. Stand by for PDC.
Thank you. Alright, PDC from him is coming. Nice, there's the PDC. Beautiful. So we can just monitor that, but we can kind of get things ready to go now. Wonderful. So we're going to come down here. Let's go to our flight plan. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to departures. We're going to plan one right for the departure. We are going to plan it on the Joker 3 departure with the Kino transition. Yes, wonderful. Kino, is that the game, the Price is Right game? We'll insert that. Good. Sacramento, we'll go to arrivals. Let's grab the weather here in Sacramento. We can kind of plan it from here. Metar KSMF. Good. Winds are 350, 13, gusting 18. So have a quick little look here at the airport diagram. I believe that we're going to want to land on 35. Now, where did they park? That will all be dependent on which runway we want to take. So they park at the, all the way up there, so it really doesn't matter. So we'll take 35 right for our arrival today. So we'll come down here. We'll go for the ILS 35 right. Should be coming up here. They only have RNAV for 35. Interesting. No ILS for 35 right. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll plan for the ILS 35 left then, chat. ILS 35 left. Good. We're going to be on the Slammer 2. Sorry, Slammer 5. What was I looking at? Let me open up this. Let me go here. Let me go here. The Slammer 2. Okay, that's why. Okay, from Banza. Yeah, no approach via, and then we want it via... what is this? Banza? I don't know if it's going to give us Banza. I don't know which one we have it. Do we have it? I guess from Donor. Donor, and then we'll go ahead and insert that. Good. And if I scroll through... Kino, clear that. Yeah, there's Banza. Okay, cool. That makes sense then. I thought we would be coming in, but we're actually coming above the airport and down. If you look at our flight plan, we're kind of doing this like we fly up past it and then down and in. That's why the ILS 35 left actually makes sense, because we'll just come in down like that instead of going across. I thought we were coming in from this way. And then the RNAV probably 35 right would have made a little bit more sense, but because we're coming in this way, the ILS 35 left definitely makes the most sense. Beautiful, cool. That's done. I'm happy with that. Init B page. We'll plug in some information here. 0 fuel weight, 60.3 and 32.7. 60.3/32.7. Good. Block fuel for today's flight, 5.7. Go ahead and populate that. Good. Let me do GSX and let me restart the Kutal script and then give that a second and we'll start the boarding process. That's looking good. That's good. That's set. Okay. Performance tab really is the only thing left that we have to do. What was our 33 basically? So again, it's probably going to be -5. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go flaps 1/down 0.5. Should be good. And flex temp today, we can go with like a 55. We could even go 65. Let's go 65. Huge runway here. And then V speeds 33, 34, 38. Beautiful. Cool. We'll go to GSX. We'll repopulate that. We'll reload our sim brief. Good. It knows we got 171 packs. We'll go ahead and request boarding. Good. We'll do worldwide flight services once again. Good. We don't have to board the crew though. The crew is already boarded, so that's all good. We'll have all of these guys coming up here. I'm just going to turn my camera off for a second, chat. I'm still here. We're just stretching. Nothing to see. Nelson, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Do you have random payload on? Yeah, I do have random payload on. No, we're not boarding crew. There we go. Sweet. After takeoff, do you reset the trim to 0? It's an Airbus. It actually resets itself automatically. You really don't have to touch the trim. You really don't. You getting the ATR? The ATR early? No. Asobo doesn't... No. Asobo doesn't really give anybody airplanes out early or anything like that. The only time you really see me fly something early would be maybe Aerosoft 330, maybe maybe the maybe AnyBuild's A300. Those are probably the only airplanes you'll see me flying early. So Cap just landed Santiago, Chile from Sao Paulo. Now planning a flight back. Happy landings. Nice, man. Enjoy your day of flying, dude. Boeing or Airbus? Both, man. I really don't have a preference. Yeah. Crazy how in a month the Phoenix would have been out for a year. Yes, pretty crazy. Yes, the Synaptic A220 is going to be a freeware. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Would be nice if someone made an A340. I'm sure somebody will, man, to be honest with you. I am sure at some point somebody will. All right, let's go back to our music while we're boarding. What, the E220 is freeware? Yep. Did you hear that? I'm right next door to you. Thank you. During my check flight yesterday, the YQB airspace was super crowded with like 68 planes, 2 water bombers doing circuits, and airlines departing and leaving. Only 1 runway. Yeah, it's crazy. ECAP just done my flight with the 310 San Francisco to Frankfurt. Nice. How did that go, man? A lot of people have been spreading rumors that you'll have to pay for the A220, which people would look before spreading false info. Yeah, that'll never happen. But yes, I agree with you. Is that hard to make a plane from Mexican compatible with Microsoft Flight Simulator? Yeah, completely different systems, man. Completely different. Yeah. Why are companies like Tolos not switching to Microsoft Flight Simulator? Seems there is nothing to earn anymore in X-Plane. That's a question you'd have to ask them, Dutch Cap. I mean, you know, I think you see a lot of X-Plane, you see a lot of P3D developers coming to Microsoft Flight Sim. That's something you'd have to ask them, dude. Yeah. Is the 7.5 free? No. Yes, Alex, it should. Sometimes it won't give you the correct runways on SimBrief, but for the most part, so I kind of explained this earlier, Alex, what happens is when you select a SimBrief, like when you go over to SimBrief, right? So if you go to SimBrief, here, I'll give you an example. We'll pull this over here. So if you go to SimBrief, what actually happens is if you look down here, you see how these routes are from FlightAware, SkyVector, Route Finder, AGRD, EDI to GLA, like it uses, so when you put in a flight, so let's say we go from, like for example, KLAS to KSMF, right? That's the flight that we're doing right now. You select an A220 Neo and you select the fly-by-wire version. If you come down here, what it's doing is it's selecting a route based on FlightAware. So if you come over here and you actually pop this open, it'll actually take you to FlightAware, and you can see that at Saturday 9:08 a.m. So as of 3 hours ago, the last flight that flew this was a Southwest who did Vegas to SMF at a 737-800 MAX that went up to flight level 340, and this was the routing. So the runways, again, it might not select the right runway for you. You can see here it wants 8 left. We're actually departing 1 right. But yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So that's kind of how that works. So it basically gives you the runways that the last flight did. So it may not be correct because of the current METAR, but it's pretty close. You know what I mean? Philip, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Hope all is well. Do I use Volanta? No. I use Sim Toolkit Pro, which tracks my flights, but I'm not really interested in tracking my flights, to be honest with you, man. I have a YouTube channel. Every single flight that I do, every stream that I do is up there. So if I really want to keep track of things, I go that way, but yeah. You ever thought about using multi-crew experience for virtual co-pilot? Works really well. I haven't, Overlord, no. I kind of like doing everything myself, to be honest with you. Yeah. Why are you invisible? Are you doing stretching? Yes. Are you just airliners? Yes. I mainly focus on flying commercial jets, yes. Why is the rudder on your plane bent? This is very normal when there's no hydraulic pressure. It usually just kind of leans to one side. We are going to watch the A220 stream, yes. It's happening in about, 50 minutes? 50 minutes from now, chat. 51 minutes. So hopefully we'll be airborne and we'll be at cruise and we can kind of focus on watching the video. I don't know how long of a video it's going to be, but yeah. Do you know why PMDG has no liveries for Xbox? I believe it's for... I don't know if they can. I think it has something to do with legal rights and stuff, so yeah. .3D Dev, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Thought the A220 was coming out today? No. What will they show on stream? I have no clue, man. Your guess is as good as mine. This song name, it's called Actually by Dream, but Dream is spelled D-R-E-E-M. Dream. Actually. P3D V6 announcement, then taken down. We chat to P3D developers at the FS Expo. Probably not, man. I just don't see myself investing the kind of money that needs to be invested into P3D, man, to be honest with you. What was that bangin' song's name? I don't know. Hold on. Was it this one? Was this it? That was the one, right? Called Get Dangerous by Neon One. This was the song, right, Dan? I think. For the professional version of P3D, it's $2,500. Yeah, no thanks. Lockheed Martin, multi-billion-dollar company, charging $2,500. Yeah, this is definitely the Harry Reid dance club music. Oh, he's even saying it. Get dangerous. Ready? Yeah. Get dangerous. P3D is awesome because there's so much content in it, but actually dealing with P3D is such a headache. Exactly. Not only that, Timus, sorry, it's more I'm looking at it from somebody who doesn't own P3D. To get invested in P3D, you're looking at spending, I don't know, man. I did the math before, dude. It's got to be like, you know, $1,500, $2,000, something like that. Like, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. The A220 showcase today or tomorrow? Today. 47 minutes, 48 minutes. This song does slap on so many levels. Holy shit. This might, like, this almost deserves to be like intro music. Just vibing, ready for the stream. I'd just be dancing in my chair the whole time. That'd be a great song. Can't afford P3D? It's crazy, dude. It's crazy, man. That's what P3D stands for. Purchase $3,000. It's true, man. Yeah, PBD said that they're going to make a full livery pack for all the liveries for the operations center, I believe, because they don't want us to spend $5 to $8 on liveries. I would agree. Yeah. I would agree. When Microsoft is going to allow Active Sky to add on weather, Microsoft is doing towering thunderstorms. I don't know, man. I don't know if they're ever going to open up the weather API, to be honest with you. I don't have any issues with the default weather, man. It seems to work pretty well for me, especially after the last update. Yeah. Spirit is the Ryanair of the US. Maybe, to an extent, yeah. Yeah. Petition to make this the intro song. Man, I'm dangerous. There should be a Captain Canada bobblehead. I'd buy one. Oh, man. Hello, Captain. Hope you are well. Have a great flight. Good to see you, RJ. Thanks, man. Baggage guy is slow. I know. We're just waiting for him, man. He's paid by the hour. Can you tell? Can you tell that he gets paid by the hour? That was a great song. I'm going to download that song so I have it. And download the full mix. What other things do you have for the flight path and stuff? What do you mean, Metro? Is the 243 feet per minute good in the 7.3? Yeah. Leaning a little bit more towards the firm side, but it's not a bad landing at all, Karl. Yeah. Also depends what airport, you know, like a 243 into San Diego, great landing, you know. In over a year-old stream of your X-Planes flying the Q400 and struggling for about 30 minutes with the weather engine, realized why you left X-Plane. Ah, man, dude, the X-Plane's weather is like as much as I like the dynamicness of, is that a word? Dynamicness? That can't be a word. We'll just go with dynamic. I love that X-Plane's weather engine is so dynamic, but it's also just like all over the place, man. It's like, I don't know, man. I find it so hard to control, and it's kind of just crazy. It does its own thing, man. Like the wind gusts are like so predictable, right? It like, you get like a gust of 10 and then a decrease of 10 and then a gust of 10 and a decrease of 10. That's literally all it is. Like, it's just, if you look at gusting conditions on X-Plane, if you look at your speed tape will just go up, then down, up, then down, up, then down. It's very weird. Also, flying the Q400 is an absolute handful. The Q400 is no joke in X-Plane, dude. That thing, if you let that thing get ahead of you for even 1 second, you are in trouble. That thing is a handful, man. X-Plane thunderstorms are deadly. Yeah, you'll fall out of the sky. And that's my thing that I used to hate about X-Plane 11 was the weather updates. You'd be flying along, it would be peaceful, nothing, and then weather update, you'd be in the middle of a thunderstorm, and if you didn't immediately go in and turn on your anti-ice, you would literally just fall out of the sky. Literally fall out of the sky. What am I drinking? Cola? I don't drink cola, dude. I drink water and athletic greens. And now recently, I really like my BioSteel. BioSteel is really good. I'm going to bring some down for... I don't think you guys can get BioSteel in the States. I'm going to bring some down for Smitty and Flyboy and Mopar to try. BioSteel is delicious. Dan knows BioSteel. Oh, it definitely is Flight Sim Life. It definitely is. All right, cool. We are almost fully boarded here, chat. Let's go upstairs. APU's on. We're already looking good there. Sweet. We're just getting the last 11 passengers. I know BioSteel almost gave me a heart attack. Simmer down now. So, you're supposed to drink 1 BioSteel a day. Dan was drinking like 8 of them a day. Dan basically replaced water with BioSteel. BioSteel is a hydration drink, so it's full of electrolytes. It's got a little bit of sodium in it. But yeah, you're supposed to drink like 1 or 2 a day max, and especially like more so if you're active, if you're sweating, you need to replace a lot of fluids. Dan over here was drinking it like it was just a fountain of youth. Dan over here drinking and then went to do a blood test, and Dan's doctor said that his sodium levels and all of his shit was crazy elevated because he was drinking BioSteel all the time, all day long. Just pounding the sodium. Oh, Daniel. You're a naughty boy. So, there is absolutely nothing wrong with drinking 1 or 2 BioSteels a day, which is exactly what I do. I have 1, maybe 2. Good dad. I'm ready to get on this BioSteel stuff. It's really, really good. Like, I don't know if you can find it, though, Summer, to be honest with you. It's mainly in Canada. I don't know if it's available in the U.S. It might be. I have no clue, but... All right, we're fully boarded. Seatbelt signs are coming on. Beacon lights coming on. Let's go ahead and prepare for pushback and departure. Los Angeles Center has closed, so unfortunately we're not going to have any ATC out of here, but that's okay. You just tried energy drinks? Oh, man, I haven't had an energy drink in years. Years I haven't had one. Yeah. How do you fuel the A32NX? With the little tablet down here. Go to the third one down, ground, and then go to fuel. And you can either select on a slider or you can import it directly from SimBrief. And then make sure you hit you can go instant, fast, or real. I have instant. Yeah. That's how you do that. All right, top altitude of the Joker 3 RNAV departure, 19,000 feet. So that's what we'll plug in, 19,000. Good. Cool, let me pause the music. Yes, this is the playlist that has all this crazy, sleepy, dreamy music. So, all right, we are just waiting for the tug. Everything's looking good. There's the tug right there. Beautiful. Is it the drink or the powder? I like both, to be honest with you. Both are really great, man. Yeah. Standard pushback facing east on taxi lane something. Yes, good. How's the weather today? Beautiful. Here and here. I think we're supposed to get some rain later today, but so far it's beautiful. One-way trip, the A220 stream. Yes, coming soon. Yeah. Any flavor preference? The lemon lime is outstanding. They have a new one. The new pink lemonade, delicious. I really like the if you like freezies, the white freeze is delicious. I don't think you can go really wrong with any of the flavors, but I think my favorite one is lemon lime. Lemon lime. They also have blue cherry. Blue cherry is fantastic as well. No sugar as well in them, which is absolutely fantastic. Cool. Spool up engine number 2. Lemon lime's my favorite. If you love freezies, you'd probably like the white freeze then. The white freeze one is pretty fantastic. We could get them on Amazon. It looks like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they're sugar-free, man. They're sugar-free, and that is exactly why I'm allowed to have 1 or 2 of them a day on my diet. Blue raspberry is where it's at, dude. It's so good. $29 for a 12-pack? Hold on. Let me confirm what that is directly on their website. For a 12-pack, it is... Let's see. 12-pack of lemon lime is... Yeah, I mean, $19. $19. One-time purchase. Subscribe and save 15%. Now, that's directly from their website, biosteel.ca. This is where I order from. But yeah. So, I mean, it's not that bad. $29 though. That's 29 USD. Park brake on. Spool engine number 1. 29D is quite a lot. I could probably just bring you some, Flyboy, if you want. I could probably just bring a couple packs down for you guys down at the. At least that way you can try it, right? I can bring some down. You guys can try it. If you do like it, you can see if you want to pay that price. Like I said, the only thing that I really like about it is the no sugar and the no calories, man. The no calories and the no sugar, to me, for like somebody that's on a diet, that's like the make or break, right? So will all be wired? No, man. There's no caffeine in it or anything. There's no caffeine. It's just it's a hydration. It's like Gatorade. It's like Gatorade. You know, all those things, all those hydration drinks. It's the same. Should all just drink beer. Water's in it. Yeah, no beer for me. Maybe some rum and cokes less with you guys. Maybe some rum and coke, but no beer. No beer. Oh, it's the U.S. I noticed that their Fanta is redder than here in Europe. Everything in the U.S. is bigger and better. Ignition system off, flaps 1 are set, ground spoilers are armed, predictive winch system is already on. Auto brakes over to max, RTO 19000-3003 is in, good. Let's get the EPU off, EPU bleed off, wonderful. Let's get our taxi light on. Park brake can come off, and we'll go ahead and taxi ourselves over to the right here, going all the way down. I don't know which is the best way to go for this, to be honest with you. I think we'll take... I think we'll go Golf 2 Zulu Whiskey Delta. Golf 2 Zulu Whiskey Delta. What's that app called? This one? This is called Navigraph. Navigraph Charts. It is a paid app. So. Corona Sunbrew 0.0. It tastes like tastes the most like the real thing. That's right. I forgot you like your forgot you like those. Never got into that, to be honest with you, man. The non-alcoholic beverages. I remember ordering like man, what were those drinks used to be called back in the day? You'd go out with your parents and they'd serve it in like a wine glass almost. Is Shirley Temple? Might have been a Shirley Temple. I haven't had Shirley Temple in forever. That just brought me back, man. How do you make Shirley Temples? Where do you get your V-speeds for the A32NX? You just push them in, man. So you just hit the number. My V-speeds have changed a little bit. You just hit the number and it should populate it. 8 hours, bottle the throttle, have to do it during the day, Shirley Temple. There you go. Yeah, definitely believe it. Are you doing any flying down in Houston? I know that may sound weird, but I don't know what your plans are. Can you join me? We're on Vatson, man. Anybody can join, dude. Alright, we wanted to go right on the whiskey. Synaptic Simulation E220 stream 35 minutes. Can't wait for it to be released. Yes. I mean, the airplane's not releasing today, but it'll be good to see what type of progress they have. More importantly, I'm hoping we have some type of, like they actually tell us if they can give us a release date, you know? That's you on frequency. I don't hear anybody on frequency, man. Please don't just... Doesn't matter. You could play a local flight school to take you up with them, like a dual lesson, but not a plan to do any real flying. Got you. Okay. I think I'm going to be too busy for... Shit, man. Although I don't know what I'm doing Thursday. Thursday's pretty open. I think you arrive Thursday night, right, Les? I think Thursday by 5 o'clock, the whole crew will be there. Thursday at 5. Mopar's the last one to come in. I think he's there at 5 or 5:30. Mopar, if you're here, you can confirm. Wish I was going to the expo. I want to do that landing challenge. That'll be fun, man. Well, we'll be doing it on stream, so you can always do it, you know, you can always do it with us in spirit, you know. You thought Fogo was Thursday? No, Fogo's Sunday. Fogo de Chao Sunday to wrap up the expo, Tom, always. It's a running tradition. We do it on Sundays. Fogo de Chao on Sunday. Yeah, Fogo on Sunday. Most likely going barbecue. Barbecue Friday night. We'll go to some crazy barbecue pit or something like that. There's a bunch of them. Well, I'm sure we'll find one. There's two that I've been looking at. One's called the Pit Room, and the other one is called Papa's Barbecue. And they both look unreal. I don't think we can go wrong with either one of them. The Pit Room and Papa's Barbecue. Both pretty close to the hotels as well. Tom, you're staying at the I think you're staying at the same one as I. We're staying at the DoubleTree. They gave me a suite, chat. A suite at the DoubleTree. That'll be fun, right? One of those. I don't know if it's a penthouse suite, but it's a suite. We'll find out. Vegas traffic. Spirit Wings 1808 departing runway 1 right. Vegas. All right, landing lights, strobe lights, wing lights. Let's get it. Texas Roadhouse in Texas is probably just called Roadhouse. Maybe. What is the worst soda? Well, I don't know, dude. I don't really drink sodas. I probably can't give you a proper worst. Weird frames. Okay, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure, guys. Catch y'all on the other side. Sounds are going up. Let's get it, shall we? Throttle's 50%. Good. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Manflex SRS auto thrust blue. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. Strip over there off our left wing. Beautiful. Beautiful, chat. Start our left turn. Runway turn-offs are off. Nose lights are off. Wing lights are off. Ground spoilers disarmed. Throttles to climb. Look at the strip, chat. Holy dude. That looks incredible. Dude, look at the water down here. That's crazy. Alright, autopilot's on. Sounds are coming back here a little bit. Wow. Look at that, dude. Just incredible. Default scenery? No, this is done from network error. Looks like, did anybody else just get logged off of VATSIM? You just left there Thursday night? Lucky you, man. Yeah, VATSIM says, network error, end received failed. An existing connection was forcibly closed by the remote host. Weird. And now it won't let me reconnect either. Yeah. A220 watch party? Definitely, yeah. Gap, when can you do Embraer flights? As soon as we have a proper Embraer, man. We don't, unfortunately, we don't have a proper Embraer. Yeah. Restart V-Pilot? I guess. I don't think that's really the issue, to be honest with you. no European ops. I mean, we do Europe ops every week, man. We do 1 week in North America, 1 week in Europe, 1 week in Europe, 1 week in North America. Next week we'll be back in Europe, man. Nope, the VATSIM servers are definitely down. Like, I can't connect. It just doesn't even offer the connection. Well, that's a good go. Enjoy the E220 streams and happy landing. See you all tomorrow. Tony, take care, man. If you're interested, I posted a screenshot in your Discord X-Plane 12 post with Auto, Ortho, and X and Viro. Cool. I'll have a look after. I'm not going to look right now, but I'll have a look after, man. There's 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming off. Seatbelt signs are off as well. And there we have it. We are climbing up to 190. We can get our cruise altitude plugged in now as well. We're going for 38,000 feet en route, chat. 38,000 feet. Looking good. Cool. We see the Philly scenery that was released. No. Who released it? KPHL. Don't we have a good scenery coming out? Who put it out? Philadelphia. Who released it? Do anybody know the name? You got it, and it's pretty good. Who made it? Because I know that the guys that made Dominic Design is doing Flight Sim Studio AG. KPHL MS Flight Sim Studio. I don't see it. FlightSimStudio.com. You have to buy it from their website. Welcome to Flight Sim Studio AG. No, that's the Embraer. Yeah, no. Who made the... It's a marketplace exclusive. Who made it? Wait, it was Flight Sim Studio AG? No, they're the ones that are doing... They're the ones that are making the Embraer 175, aren't they? Did you see that Taxi Theater working on MCO? Yes, need it. Yeah. It is made by the same guys that did the Embraer? Wow. Okay. So it was them that did it. No, I haven't seen it. I'm waiting for Dominic Design Team to release his Philadelphia. Far more excited for that one, but yeah. There's a whole Flight Sim Studio that is different. Well, it's F-Sim Studios. Those are the Canadian guys. Yeah. It's not amazing, though. Be aware. No, I know. Yeah. That's why I'm probably going to wait for the Dominic Design, to be honest with you. How do you get the membership for Microsoft Flight Simulator? What do you mean, Filthy? What membership? There's really no membership. That would make Dominic Design is better. Oh, yeah. Dominic Design will be far better. Yes, yes. Without a doubt. Is the E220 a video or a stream? It's a... I don't know. Good question. I'm back connected to the network. Alright, we're back on VATSIM. It is a stream, but I think it's a pre-recorded stream. So all the... It's kind of like a watch, like a... Right, like I don't think it's going to be live, or it might be live. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah. Flight Tampa and some other high-end developers have been real quiet. Hopefully that means they're hard at work, right, Erin? ECAP, just wondering why you don't use GSX sync option on the fly pad settings. I don't know, man. To be honest with you, the couple times that I've tried to use it, Snipe, it hasn't worked exactly as expected. So it's just easier, and honestly, I'm just more used to like loading the airplane with the weight and balance and then just using GSX. It's live, it's not a premiere. Okay, well, there you go. Couldn't get the vape to hit, finally got it to hit. Knocked him back in the chair. How did you connect? I just reconnected and it worked. Holy shit, dude. 20 gifted members? You're an absolute madman. Absolute madman. Chat. Please, 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 please get some love in chat for Mr. Mopar, dude. Gifting 20 members to the channel. 20 members. Holy macaroni, dude. You're an absolute madman. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for support. Guys, if you were lucky enough to just get a gifted membership from Mr. Mopar, dude, please, please, please make sure you say thank you in chat. That is unbelievably kind. 20 gifted members. That's $100. Isn't it $100? Yeah, $100. Crazy, man. Huge no floaties to you, Mr. Mopar. Thank you for the support, dude. Appreciate you. Guys, please make sure you say thank you if you got a gifted membership, and then spam some no floaties in chat for him as well. Thank you very, very much, my man. Can you give me a link to the E220? A link to the E220. I think it's just like in... have they done any... I don't think they've... youtube.com/watch. Yeah, it's right here. Here's the link. There's 622 people waiting already. Wow. Here's the link if you are interested. I suggest joining their Discord as well, but there's a link to the live stream. We will be watching it here on the channel. Yeah. And I bought Just Sim Oslo for my Xbox. I really love it since Orbex Oslo is PC only. Nice. Yeah, the Just Sim scenery is good. I mean, they're both great. I prefer the Orbex, but that's just my opinion, right? Did I just get kicked off the network? Yeah, I just got kicked off the network as well. End receiver failed an existing connection. So yeah, they're definitely having issues with the VATSIM server. I just got kicked off, but I just got back on, so we're good. Andre celebrating 10 months. Says, now that I'm a member, thank you again, Mopar. Hope you are doing well, Cap. What's the difference between Fly Tampa and Reg Designs Toronto? Fly Tampa, in my opinion, looks better and runs far better. The Reg Design Toronto, I was trying to be on board with that one, but it's just at the end of the day, it's just not even close, man. Yeah, I got to give it to Fly Tampa, dude. Tyson with the $5 donation. Thank you very much, Tyson, for the support, dude. I appreciate you. So I used to live in Vegas, then I moved to Salt Lake. I miss Las Vegas. Take this donation and buy a drink on me. Tyson, thank you for your support, man. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. Yeah. Fly Tampa and X-Plane 12 runs like hell. Well, I mean, anything runs like hell. The problem with X-Plane 12 is it's just so unoptimized. That's kind of the issue, man. That is kind of the issue. So, yeah. How do you see? How do you see what, Overlord? Should we get an oh baby in the Synaptic chat? I want to see someone put oh baby. Oh baby. All one word. 20 minutes till it starts? Yes. Can I have the membership to the stream? Well, you just have to get gifted. If you go up top here, make sure you select it. Kane, also gifting a member to the channel. Thanks so much, Kane. Appreciate you, man. I just saw that now. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for your support. Really do appreciate you. When is the E220 coming out? I don't know. I do not know. Oh, I see lots of oh babies. It's going to be good. Enabled frame generation today on my 4070 game changer. I'm getting double the FPS. Nice. Very nice. Snipe, what's up, man? 3 months. Thank you, dude. Says, you see things with your eyes. Overlord. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks for your support, dude. I appreciate you. That's extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man. I have a feeling we're going to get a release date. I hope so, man. Like, at the end of the day, that's really all I'm looking forward to. I really, really, really hope we get a release date. I also hope that there's not going to be any kind of crazy music being played or anything like that I'm going to get copyrighted. Because I'd love to do a watch party with you guys, but I just don't. I'm kind of on the fence as to, like, are we going to get any, is it going to play any music or anything like that we shouldn't? But, chat, bear with me here. We're climbing up. We're cruising. What are we at here? We're at flight level... we're at 30,000 feet already. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I want to have something to eat. I'm getting really hungry. It kind of, like, just kicked in. I'm getting really hungry, so bear with me here for a few minutes. I'm going to go heat up my food, and we will watch the... and then we'll get ready to watch. Man, look at how many people are putting oh baby. Oh, dude. Thanks again, Snipe, for the 3 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Jordan, thank you as well. I guess Jordan became a member. Got you. All right, bear with me here for a sec, guys. I'm just going to make some heat up my lunch. Keith, thanks for your first class. Wait, is this still Mopars coming through? This is crazy, man. Bear with me here for a few, and I will be back in a couple minutes.
I used to live in Las Vegas, then I moved to Salt Lake. I miss Las Vegas. Take this donation and buy a drink on me.
All right, chat. Thank you for that. Appreciate you. That was delicious. Vegetarian chili. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Was like on a bed of Ozo noodles or something. I can't remember what it was. That was damn good. Boys, Microsoft only use half of my GPU and CPU when I have a 3080 and a 5000X. It's pretty normal. I mean, that usually means you've got it pretty decently well optimized, right? I'm only 25%, 50%, 48%, 47%. Couldn't watching the NHL playoff games or no? Have I been? Here and there. Yeah, here and there. Toronto, Tampa tonight, right? Saturday night. Pardon me. You big hockey guy? I like hockey, yeah. All right, chat, 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes till the synaptic simulation. Yep, I'm excited. In my opinion, best series, Toronto versus Tampa. I mean, yeah. I mean, Tampa's just, you know, they've what, won 2 cups in the last couple years. So, just bought Vegas Fly Tampa. Beautiful, nice, Erin. Enjoy it, man. Yeah, beautiful scenery. Every day I'm closer to staying in Germany. I'm so excited. I'll be going to SJO directly to Frankfurt. 11-hour flight, 340, 300. My flight will be in Lufthansa 519. Nice. Enjoy, man. Yeah, Sean, from what I've seen, it's going to be damn impressive. So, yeah. Are you going to go live, react to their channel? You got the 2-box scene set up in OBS? I don't know. I'm just going to put their stream over top like this. I'm just going to go like this. And we'll watch it. 6.5 minutes. Actually, I'll get it over here. And do it. Yeah, we'll do that. Just so that it's ready to go. Yeah, nice and easy. Cool. Cap try to stop? No. What do you mean, no? Past 3 years, they've won the cup twice, and they made it to the finals all 3 years. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, if there was ever a year for Toronto to beat them, it's probably this year. You know how difficult it is to do that, you know? So, not to mention, I think they have some pretty key players that are missing. Cernak, Hedman, there's a bunch of them that aren't going to be there, so... We know what the Leafs are going to do. I don't know, man. I mean, listen, dude, I really think this is like the final year before like just some major changes happen. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think if there was ever a year that I think the Leafs will make it out of the first round, it's this year, just because I think that there's so much on the line, right? Like, you have to think, like, if they don't win this year or they get ousted in the first round again, there's changes all around. It's not only like coach and GM and like those changes will happen, but it's also players will get moved. And you enjoy playing with your friends and you enjoy playing together, well, you know, you better figure out a way to win, because I truly believe if they don't win, I mean, I'm pretty sure Matthews is gone. I'm pretty sure Tavares might be moved. I'm pretty sure Nylander gets moved. Just start bringing in the assets. So, yeah, I don't know, man. We'll see. We'll see. Tired of Tampa Bay, but I hate Toronto enough to still root for Tampa Bay. Toronto's my... I detest them. Is that a strong enough word? Detest Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, growing up, I am the second team. Ontario, where I live, the province that I live, has 2 teams. They have Toronto and they have Ottawa. So it's always, since I was a kid, man, like, go and you guys want to see some crazy hockey, go back to like the mid 2000s, late 2000s, between 2005 and like 2010, and go watch some of the highlights, the Battle of Ontario, they used to call it, and you'll understand what I grew up watching and just the hate that these teams have for one another. Yeah. To make the moves, you can't win. That's it. Yeah. What is the app again? It's called Navigraph Charts. Navigraph. We have somebody down here who's catching up. I don't know how fast he's going, but looks like he's catching up to us pretty damn quickly. What is with this music, though, man? I hate how it's like a bopper and then it goes to like this crazy ambient floating music. Chat, we're 4 minutes away. Three minutes to go. So we'll probably finish this song and then we'll give our attention to that. Ottawa fans don't like Toronto. Toronto fans just don't like Ottawa when they play them. Maybe. They hate like Red Sox and Yankees. That's exactly it. You got it. Yes. Yes. Or like the Mets and the Yankees, right? Both teams from New York type of deal, right? Same kind of thing. Yeah. I think you should get some Australian airports. One of the places I almost never fly due to lack of scenery. There's a bunch there already, Andre. I mean, Orbex has a ton. You could go like between New Zealand and Australia, man. There's tons of scenery. Yeah, man. Tons. FlightSim.to has a bunch of free stuff as well. Have I tried the Antonov? I have, yes. Right behind you, slowed to Mach 7.8. Okay, I'll try and... Oops. What am I doing? I'm doing Mach 7.8 as well. I'll bump up here for a little bit. I'll take it to like 8.1. Just so we can get a little bit of separation. I think it's because you're a little bit lower as well, so you probably have less of a headwind. So I'll bump it up to Mach 8.1 here so we don't conflict with one another. My top of descent is in about 116 miles. Just gave you a shout out on the chat, 8220 stream if you like a chuckle. Oh, what did you say? I have to put live chat. Did it get removed? I don't see anything. What are you talking about on their Discord? Minute and a half, chat. Over 1,200 people watching. Wow. It was in the live? Oh. Weird. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. Okay, we got to pause the music. No, simmer down now. Music's paused. And these guys are live in 1 minute, chat. 1 minute. All right. Hey. 41 Whiskey. Thanks so much for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Thank you, 49 Whiskey. 28 months. Unbelievable, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for your support. Truly do appreciate you, man. Daddy Canada in chat. Represent. Jesus Christ. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support, dude. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, chat. We're waiting for them. We are waiting for them. Hopefully this blows our pants off. Are we ready? I'm going to turn down the sim. Hopefully they don't mind. I got oh, Bobby's here too. Bobby's here. Bobby's streaming, I think, right now as well. Bobby Fuzzy. Hopefully he's doing the same thing as well. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Don't put us delayed here. They got 30 seconds. All right, there we go. It's 2:30. Filthy Gorilla, we cannot pick who gets a membership, man. I'm sorry, dude. Like I said, at the top, just make sure you go to the top of the chat, you click on one of these, and you have gifted memberships turned on. And yeah, you'll be good. We are going live. Actually, you're a minute late. Minute late. 1,700 people watching. It's go time. Starting in 2 minutes. God damn it. This is how you're going to piss people off, Synaptic. You can't have a start time and then a start time. But I like what you did, but chat's going to go crazy with another timer. But at least they did it smart, and they did 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So, 2 minutes, 20 seconds. I can get it. But look at chat going, scam, scam, scam. Fucking YouTube chat, man. Another timer. Wow. That's how people get upset, man. That's how people get upset. A countdown to another countdown. But to be fair, I also that probably happens to me as well, because we have an intro when we do our countdown, right? At least we don't have a timer, though. It just says now boarding. Yeah, it's X-Enviro and HST Sim over the 220. This is a hoax, man. Yeah, are we still waiting for HST to release? Everybody still waiting for that? Oh, man. I don't... oh, is there music playing? Hold on. Okay, no, good. We have it muted. No music. I forgot that I had it muted. It's good. X-Enviro just got an update? I'm sure it did. I'm sure it did. What, the first update since it released? Yeah, I'm only going to put the volume on if they're like when they're speaking and doing stuff like that. Obviously, I don't want to get copyrighted for music. Do you guys want me to turn off my camera as well? If I'll look and see if there's anything major going on. I'm sorry, I'm going to move chat because it's just going to be just too much going on. I'm going to open it like this. Vesely, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. HST will never come out. That was a year and change ago. Ah, man. I'm pretty sure they're still trying to bait people. Hi. What are you doing? Daisy just came over and sat right here. It's no copyright music? Wow. We'll see. Stop. No, I don't like it. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. We leave music off and we just look. Okay, there we go, chat. We got some doors opening. God, look at that airplane. Sex. Sex. Oof. Look at those screens. Okay.
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second Synaptic Simulations Development Update stream. And today we'll be showing you our latest progress on the A32X. We've made some groundbreaking progress over the past few months, and we're so excited to share with the public. And today I'm joined by Alex.
Hello.
Hello, Alex.
I do avionics development and DevOps here at Synaptic.
Hi, Mike.
And Sebastian.
Hello, I'm one
Sebastian.
of the lead 3D artists.
And
Bonjour.
Shay.
Shay.
Hi, I'm the lead systems developer here.
Perfect.
Hello,
so
Shay.
My name is Harsh. I'm one of the lead project developers at Synaptic, and today we'll be showing you our latest progress on our modeling teams, avionics, and systems.
You guys can't hear that?
We've got some fantastic renders queued up for you guys, along with some really good avionics progress, some of which you've never seen before in a Flight Sim add-on. So we're so excited to get this underway, and so let's start off with the modeling. All right, so there she is. There you go. That's the A32X V3. That's our final model. This is one of the exterior shots that we came up. Just a disclaimer, this stream is not going to have a release date or any announcement of any sort. We're just trying to show you our latest progress on what we've done so far. As the disclaimer says in the top left corner, textures are not implemented on any part of the aircraft yet, as we've just finished finalizing our final models. So
Does
as
look
you can
good.
tell, we've gone for a great deal of accuracy with this model. Everything's been modeled using engineering diagrams and really good reference pictures, and the attention to detail is bar to none when it comes to this add-on.
Does look nice,
so yeah,
though.
This is the exterior fuselage shot from the front. We're looking at the front profile of the aircraft. You can see the accuracy of the windows, a little bit of the reflections, and yeah, we can move on to the next render. This tail from the shot from the back. We got the tail. We got some panel gaps, as you can see. Everything's been modeled, as I said, according to engineering diagrams. The lines are placed where they should be. The placement
Look
of
at the
every
APU,
door,
man.
vent.
That's crazy.
Part of the any parts that lay on the fuselage, like the stabilizers and
it's all the way. Can you guys not hear it?
Everything's placed pretty accurately. It's done almost to a one-to-one replication. As you can see, the use of materials in this render really show off what this plane could look like with textures, and the realism that we've kind of achieved is quite impressive. So let's move on to the next one. Here's a little shot of inside the NLG bay. So that's a nose landing gear, and you can see
people are watching. 1,600.
You can see a bit of the springs that we've got, and the main NLG strut just going up in there. Just not much you can decipher from the shot, just visually pleasing, but also goes to show the level of detail you can expect to see in the model, given the little indentations and like grooves that we have in the model itself. And the next one. Not much to see here, just a slight overwing shot from one of the cabin windows looking over onto the engine. Just a nice shot showing off the details. So you could see on the engine, we actually have the lines of the different panel gaps modeled in. So most add-ons actually do it via a texture map. So that would be a normal map, and that would be like normal inwards. But for our model, we've chosen to actually go in and make sure that the
my second tab, Skookum Cannabis.
On the actual model for better detail.
Great weed.
Let's move on to the next one.
Welcome to Canada.
Underbelly shot of the 220 here, and you can see that we've modeled every single door, light, vent on the underside of this wing to body fairing. You can see the landing gears on the left and right hand side. More detail on that coming up right after this. Let's go to the next one. And guys, something you've never probably seen before, a very detailed cargo bay on a flight sim add-on. As you can see, if you pay attention to the right side of the door, you have like all these door hooks that are modeled exactly one-to-one as how they are on the real aircraft, and more importantly, they're all very unique as how they are on the real aircraft as well. It's not that we've duplicated a door hook on the curvature of the aircraft.
Kind of crazy, actually, man.
They're all unique pieces that go to fit together the cargo door, and you can see a little bit of the hinge system up top, and perfect transition there, Mike. But you can see we have the lights implemented inside the cargo door. You can see the detail that we're going for with the hinge and the curvature.
This is like any build's quality,
Probably
man.
the most high poly cargo door in any flight sim add-on, bar to none. But yeah, that's the
I mean, it's pretty crazy too. You can see all the hooks and
just another beautiful shot of the new and improved NLG, the nose landing gear that we have on the A32NX now. This was fabricated using 3D
textures
scans,
are insane, dude.
Tons of reference pictures, and as you can see, the detail is astonishing on this nose landing gear. You can see that we have all the right bolts, individual like screws, everything coming together to create this complex visual piece. And yeah, we can go on to the next one. Back shot of the NLG. You
looks
can
incredible.
see the cabling,
Chat. 2 seconds. Remember, we're flying. Gotta keep an eye on this. 39 miles.
You can see actually the top of the NLG actually connects sideways to the NLG door, so we have that linkage system animated and modeled. Rest apart, you can just take a second to look at that, and we'll move on to the next render. Alright, so a little depth of field shot here. We got the side of the main landing gear. You can see the aircraft facing the outwards, outside of the hangar, and you can see that the detail on this nose landing gear, even the rim, is insane. It's a high poly rim. We've got all the different screws modeled around it, and it's beveled. It looks smooth and good, and most importantly, it's very, very accurate. All of our models right now have been fabricated to a very high degree of accuracy. Alright, I think this is the final shot in the exterior render pipeline. So here we have, this is the exterior engine shot. Keep in mind, there are no textures. So what you see right now is just the model being showcased in a render environment. And you can see on the wing box, the wing to body fairing, you can see the different lines being cut into the wing box for the different paneling.
God, that looks good.
And the reflections are all smooth.
It looks so good, chat.
Models. Normals are good. Model terminology there.
998.
Yeah, that's a very
temperature 24.
As well. All right, we'll move on to the next section. We're going to move on to some exterior ambient occlusion shots.
330.
So Sebastian, I'd like you to take over for this, please.
Yes, so, okay, we are now inside of the MLG bay, and you can see that it's, once again, just incredible attention to detail. We got hundreds of bolts, screws, all of the cables running just as they should in the real aircraft. And, you know, this is done
I don't see. Is it just showing this, or did I miss something?
Hundreds of bolts, screws, all of the cables running just as they should in the real aircraft. And, you know, this is done using hundreds of photos recordings, engineering diagrams, and videos and everything, 3D scans, and yeah. And here we actually have looking up towards the wheelbase of the MLG, and you can see the brakes there, you know, once again, just incredible attention to the detail with the brake pads and the cables running just as they should. All of the cables with the linkages are also going to be animated, and yeah, that's that for the MLG.
No, they're going crazy. Chat's they're going crazy saying.
Interject, guys. Can we just stop right there? I think people in the stream are saying you can't really see this picture being swapped. It's still stuck on.
It's fixed.
Okay.
We can go back to the first picture to show them the detail.
Okay. Yeah. So you probably heard what I said.
Wasn't us.
Once again, MLG bay, hundreds of bolts, cables, accuracy and detail.
It's insane, man, that they can go through this much detail.
Yeah.
Like, you know.
And then here we have the wheelbase with the brakes, and also, yeah, now we can see the wing, and you can actually see that we've implemented the reverse animation,
spoilers.
And the slats and flaps and spoilers are all extended right now. And if you take a closer look at the engine, you can see the little like grid structure. It's actually all model. Yeah. And if we take a look inside of the spoiler / flaps
it's
area,
insane, man.
You can see how incredibly well detailed it is, with, you know, all of the cables going along and all of the linking
hydraulic lines
that actually move all of the aircraft's parts, specifically spoilers and flaps in this
yeah,
case.
My biggest thing is like, I'm looking at all of this and I'm just
engineering
thinking, I hope this doesn't affect performance.
And
that's my big thing, right?
Think of, and you know, it's like
as cool as it is to see all this stuff and have all this stuff, I hope it doesn't have any impact on performance.
Take a look at the front of the wing this time, from the slats actually. Sorry. Once again, you know, all of the little details modeled with high poly, and goes to show how well this is done. And you can also see a little bit of the lights. Another shot from the slats, and you can see, you know, the linkage system, how detailed it is. When
get that sponsorship for the 4090 and shut up.
You know, this is like a double check for the modeling.
True.
If you animate something and then see something's clipping or not moving correctly, then the modeling
Damn,
is
that
not
looks good,
accurate
man.
enough.
All right, 8 miles, chat.
And
let's start our descent.
This is how we also test.
I'm going to go down to...
And now we take a look inside of the engine.
No, I'm coming 4,000 feet.
You can see all of the like little fan blades.
Starting our descent.
Other structures inside of the engine. Yeah, it's pretty good. And now coming to the NLG this time with this ambient occlusion, you can also take a little look into the NLG bay, and you see all of the cables and the structure.
Like, I will say this, Microsoft Flight Simulator, like the attention that you can put into stuff
that we currently have,
and the performance that it gets are just incredible.
It,
so
really detailed.
I'm just hoping that it.
Usually, it's just, let's say, a big cube.
Judging how this looks, I think we can all agree that like
this kind of
high quality. These guys aren't going to really skip over anything. So.
And once again, the engine reverser this time.
I'm also expecting it to be very well optimized.
Once again, see like
fingers crossed. So yeah,
it's actually all modeled. Usually, you would use.
Nah, Vess. Wait till you see the systems, dude. That's one thing I've been paying attention to on their Discord. Wait till you see the. Wait till you see the systems and what this thing can do, man. It's literally gonna blow you away. Like blow you away.
All right, thank you, Seb. All right, now we gotta move on.
No, Max, got to be in Canada.
We gotta move on to some cockpit textures. Sorry, not textures, models. So as you can see, this is the shot of the Synaptic A32NX cockpit. This is our final cockpit model, and it's been fully revised for unwrapping.
That's actually insane.
You probably can't.
This is a freeware airplane, Tango.
Next time we show you this, will probably be with a lot of colors.
Mind blowing, dude.
As you can see, everything's been modeled very, very accurately. This is fully representative of a real A220 cockpit.
That's insane.
We've used 3D scans, we've used engineering diagrams, we've used a lot of reference pictures to make this come to life. And you can see like everything's really where it should be.
I wish they could have put some colors, though, some textures for us. I know they're probably working on the textures and stuff, but I would have loved to have seen a fully textured cockpit. I don't care if like all the screens are off and everything, but just I want to see it textured so bad.
The sidewalls model, the back of the cockpit is represented 1-to-1. This whole ambient occlusion scenario really shows off the detail that we put into the cockpit. Makes
It is
little
unbelievable,
model
though. I
pop
mean,
a
look at
little
that, dude.
more
Like,
with the color contrast.
that's crazy.
But yeah, just take a second to take that in, and we'll move on to the next render. All right, here's something you don't see very often: a shot of the rudder pedals and the PFD underside. So basically, in the real A3220, they have like cooling fans for the avionics underneath the PFD, because the screen's set right behind that. And we've actually modeled it.
They literally just look like PC case fans.
The rudder pedals are modeled pretty accurately to have the compression wafer on the sides of the rudder pedals as well. We have a little notepad on the side for the FO, and yeah, you can see the fans for the avionics are actually modeled as well. So
it's pretty crazy, man.
That's a pretty good touch of detail. Next one, and side shot from the top. You could see the side of the cockpit. We can see the sidewall, side stick. Everything leading downwards. You can see we have like some miscellaneous items modeled in the storage bins. We have the sunshade on the top left that would be textured and made transparent for instant use, and obviously that would slide around around the rod that it's been setting on for your convenience. But yeah, next render. And not a lot of detail to show here, but we do want to take this render to really go off and show that we put impeccable attention of detail into this cockpit. As you can see, every single plastic panel gap.
It is crazy. I'm looking at all that.
You can see like the curves all smoothly integrate within
like,
each other.
Look at this piece right here.
All the way down, coming from the MCP glare shield.
And there's even like a little bit of a shadow to it.
And down.
Pretty crazy, man.
You can see it's just all a seamless curve that just comes together beautifully. And also the panel gaps, when baked, really give off a nice look. And here you can see. The A220 has a series of LED lights all along the side of the sidewall, and what that does is it creates illumination along the sidewall as well, right? And we've made sure to model each one of those and to have LEDs inside as well.
This is fucking nuts, dude. This is actually nuts. Like, how can...
And yeah, it really gives off this nice detail.
Like, this is putting shame to almost every payware developer I've ever seen.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, this is on a...
Yeah, so here we actually take a closer look at the back of the cockpit, which usually you might not be looking at in the simulator.
The level of detail
also,
is...
once again, detailed and modeled with the same enthusiasm, motivation, and level of detail. And we can see the jump seat here specifically. And all of the mechanisms surrounding it to make sure like that it actually slides correctly and then hooks up to lock it in place so it doesn't move. And we can also kind of see the circuit breakers in the background and a little bit of the door.
If it's released, no, they'll do it, man.
A closer look at the door. We're looking up to the roof of the cockpit. Basically, you can see.
There's no way they put this much effort and this much into like promoting it and showing it that they don't release it.
Yeah, the door you can also see once.
Like I said, wait till you see what they're gonna do with the systems, dude. I'm on their Discord. They post little snippets and teases all the time. The systems are mind blowing what they've already got figured. Just wait till they come to the
details on the knobs.
I was gonna ask if they're getting out of this, but probably in a Sobo sponsorship. I would think correct, Vess. Yes. I mean,
and here we come to the overhead. Once again, we've got a multitude of buttons, knobs with covers, switches, all of the panels of the overhead, and also something that's pretty interesting. Almost all of the overhead panels are tilted differently. Like on the right-hand side of the panel, you can see that it's slightly tilted on the outside towards the viewer right now.
Yeah, systems are definitely the hardest part about doing this. The modeling's not hard. Now, modeling to this scale and of this quality, this is a little bit more difficult. This is crazy.
Also, you can see
this is
the back of the cockpit on the
an insane amount of detail.
Like
I said, probably the most detail I've seen in any plane.
Holes and once again the miscellaneous items. With,
but
a bottle.
Like I said, just wait till they show the systems. I think the systems is going to be the,
And
you'll be surprised how nice it is.
Take a closer look at the pedestal specifically in this case. You can see the throttle with the reversers, which have a very unique shape. You've got on the inside
this
of the
plane actually
reverser,
requires a RTX 8090 Ultra Uber T.
Curved inwards like a one quarter of a circle.
Huge stuff, floaties to you, man. Thanks so much for your support, Fever. Appreciate you as always, my man.
And you also see the
Air
the
Canada
flaps
ops,
lever,
yes.
the spoilers
My
lever,
plane's fine, we're good.
A little bit of the KCCU. Yeah.
We're good, man.
And then for our last shot of the cockpit, we've got once again an overview showing the seat and the pedestal. Specifically, this time it's the right-hand side of the seat.
What I really like about the
and you
A220
can
is how the
also,
radio
once
panel's
again,
up
see a
here
little
now.
bit of the tray table
They've
with the
completely removed
keyboard,
having to be
the
heads
dash
down.
and also the gear panel.
The radio panel is right up
that's
here.
gonna
It's
be
this
it
panel
for the
right here, and I
rendering.
always found that kind of cool about the A220.
Alright, thank you, Seb. But yeah, guys, that was the modeling segment, and as you can see, we have some very high fidelity models queued up in line for you guys. But that's not it. People who in chat are talking about the cockpit right now. Just wait until you see it in action. And sim coming up right now, presented by Mike and Ashley.
Also, just before we move on, I noticed a lot of concerns regarding frame rate from the modeling, but Microsoft Flight Sim is actually very capable with handling
that's what I was saying.
geometry.
Can't wait to pay $0. The total of my life
tries,
savings.
we call it, but it's basically just many shapes in your
Nice.
cockpit or your model.
Huge love,
It's not gonna
Floaties,
affect
to you, man.
performance
Thank you
as
for your
much as
support, dude. I
type,
appreciate you, man.
Rest textures or avionics will. So rest assured, modeling to such precision does not really affect performance.
We've also tested it on a range of GPUs from like 1660s all the way to like 4090s, so don't worry about that.
I told you, chat. They're on this. These
Alright,
guys aren't
well,
messing about.
Ashley and I will now take the show away.
Mine part's first, right?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Sweet. So first thing here to showcase is our in MFW charts app. This is a actually pretty rare feature to find
Get
on
ready for
Airbus
this, chat.
A220s in real life. It's more centered toward the Airbus commercial jet, but we have decided to implement it.
Your
'cause we have
mind
recently
is about to
gained
be
good
blown.
refs of
This is
which
the
we
shit
haven't
that I
found
was
in a while
talking about
because,
that
as
they
I
were
said,
showing in their
barely any
Discord.
airlines have it. As we're showcasing here, this is a full airport map of
It's
Heathrow
fucking nuts, dude.
with a runway highlight. So this is a geo-reference map, and you can also see the aircraft position. So that's useful. It's currently using the Navigraph Charts API, so our charts will be available to those who have the unlimited chart subscription. We may think about getting free alternatives such as ChartFox in future, but for now we have Navigraph. I believe there is another charts video. Yep. So this one here is the way that you select charts in the A220 is strange, but we focus on realism more than usability because we want to be realistic. A really cool feature, you can see the dim mode. We've implemented dark mode, of course, because that's very important. The split mode, as is going to be shown in a second. I think that's going to come up.
Like
that play. There we go. Split mode. This is a very new feature because Navigraph like 3 days ago released
look at this,
data
dude.
with the charts to show you which sections are available. So it allows you to focus on the main view body of the chart and then specific sections, which is quite useful for
this is
taking your
fucking
concern away from
mental.
all the clutter of a very big chart. So in future, what we've got planned for charts in the future is that we intend to have it. Charts will be auto selected.
See, the radio
based on
panel's
your
up here.
FMS
I like it.
selections. I think that
It's
was
cool.
all based on that. And now we're moving on to what I think is the coolest part of the avionics so far, and that is the airport moving map. I know this has been long awaited in Flight Sim for quite a while, and we're very happy to say that we are now able to do this because Navigraph has given us a sample of their new airport map data, so huge props to them. A while back we started trying to make an airport moving map using OpenStreetMap data, but we found that was not very reliable. The data is not very consistent, but luckily the data given by Navigraph is basically the same as what the real aircraft uses, so we can model it essentially one-to-one. As we've got a video here of us taxiing through Sydney. We've also done lots of work to optimizing, and I have a big shout out to Fly-by-Wire, specifically Holland, for collaborating with us on that aspect. We use a staggered drawing method, so
this is insane,
the airport map
dude.
uses HTML canvas, much like the rest of the map, and it's, the way it's rendered in staggers, so it doesn't have a FPS hit. And as you can see from the video, it's quite smooth in the movement. It's because we
No
use
FPS
GPU translations on the canvas to make the performance much better. What else is there? So currently the charts, Navigraph plans to have these airport map data available from an API. So I believe it will be available with the Charts Unlimited subscription, but we will do our best to find other solutions such as pulling from OpenStreetMap or getting it from the sim, but both of those are far down the line. Yeah, that's our... Do we need more airport map videos? I think we've got one of O'Hare, Chicago O'Hare here. And this one's got a better view of out the window, and you can see how well lined up it is, which I was very happy with when we got the data. The data is so high fidelity, and huge shout out to Navigraph and huge shout out to Fly-by-Wire for working on this with us.
Chat.
So
I
we're
gotta
just going to show
remember
this
that
video
we're
of the
flying
cruise through O'Hare, and it's so helpful at night like this when it's almost impossible to see out the window into the taxiway.
No, that's exactly what I was just thinking. Like flying at night, this is a complete game changer.
Airport map on the screen. And I think it's
Holly
a great
Effinish
addition.
here, take my money, I'll tell the
And I
wife
don't
I'll
know-
pay the bill a week
Oh, you
later,
go
that's
next.
absolutely insane. Insane isn't even a word here.
Gio, thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you. It's free, Gio. This is free, man. It's just another reason, like, that it's just... I've seen a bunch of people in chat saying, like, bye-bye X-Plane, and, like, man, again, like,
Yeah,
if you're...
certainly for in the sim where lighting isn't the best, as you can see from the outside, it's pitch black. But
it's insane, man.
No worries now that in map and
It even shows all the parking stands, man.
I'm pretty sure I bunged up
like
this,
it's
parking job, but
it's basically this map here, right? It's basically this.
Yeah, I think you did a pretty good job.
But like you can access it now, and it even
what's
shows like
else to
all. That's
mention
exactly
about
what it
this?
is. It's this.
I don't know if
but
anyone
literally
in
built
Flight
into
Sim
your
has
airplane.
made a good, fully implemented airport moving map before, and I think that's probably because of
insane,
lack of
dude.
data.
Yeah, the only
more than anything.
default ding map that's in the sim, which is not great.
Yeah.
Which is the thing you see in like the default 7.4 and 7.8.
Well, hopefully we'll get to see that in some
Everything's
of the
working
fly-by-wire
over here
aircraft at some
too.
point. So we're looking
N2
forward to
fuel
that.
flows, N1s, EGTs,
no clues yet.
flaps. All of this is modeled over here.
I think that was all my stuff.
I think
right?
this looks like the
So let's
standard
move on to some more avionics.
787.
Here we have a demonstration of. One sec.
This looks like the 380. Chat, if you're familiar with the 350, the 380.
We have a demonstration of the new communication and navigation system, which allows you to control the various antennae and navigational equipment in the aircraft. So here you're seeing different user presets. I cleverly named them Never Gonna Give You Up and so on and so forth. But this is controlling the VHF-1 station. And here you see me entering a departure and arrival airport in our flight plan, and you'll actually see them populate in the little menu, which lets you see all of the frequencies available at an airport. So when you're departing and you want to quickly select an approach frequency, or sorry, departure frequency, you can just find it in a list if it's a small enough airport. Doesn't work that well for large airports, but it's what the real aircraft does. And this is also displaying graphical tuning, so you can just type in the number and then tune the frequency. And same thing for VHF2. And then we also have nav frequencies, which also have presets. And in a sec, you'll see how you can actually set those presets, which is right here. And you can click on one of those boxes and then just type in a name, type in a frequency, and it will be stored in sim and will survive simulator restarts. It's persistent. Alright, and then we also have the transponder and TCAS.
They definitely
control.
just
So here you
recalled
can
us.
actually enter a call sign if you'd like, and you can also modify your squawk code. You can also adjust your TCAS modes. Note, TCAS is not yet implemented, but these options are there for when it does get implemented. And here I'm...
TCAS is not implemented yet.
Nice.
Okay.
And then there's also going to be...
Hopefully that's not an
another
issue.
VHF radio, which is usually set to data, but you can also switch it to voice if you'd like. And then ADF is also there, although it is pending a decision on whether it will be included in the final product. Next, we have the wonderful CTP, which stands for Control Tuning Panel.
CPT, hey man.
And that lets you basically do the exact same controls.
That's me.
just with a quicker.
Yeah, that's the
sort of
radio that I was
access. So
talking
here
about.
I'm showing using the tuning knob to set the
Fuck, we're missing all.
frequencies.
Look at how beautiful it
You
is
can
out
actually
here.
also change it to 0.25.
God damn it, chat.
0.025 hertz or kilohertz, sorry, megahertz tuning, and then you just the same exact presets that we saw earlier, with an additional guard frequency at the end, as I'll be tuning here in a second. There you go.
Nice,
and
Goose.
then when you're in guard, it shows you a little immer flag. Same thing for nav. It's mostly the same exact stuff as you have on the CNS page. Yep. Oh, there's also a nav test. So if you look at the PFD, it cycles through the different markers, and then it'll also have the VOR bearing go to 100 nautical miles. And here's the same exact transponder settings as you have, except on the CTP.
It's cool. It even shows your call sign.
Knob. And when you click here, you actually have the ability to change your flight ID here as well, which I'm not sure why the aircraft has this, but hey, why not, right? So here I'm setting it to SYN 001 for Synaptic 1. And, or sorry, to 20 actually, because A220. But we have much of the same controls, literally the same exact options, just in a more compact view, so you can access it quickly, and if your multifunction window is not on CNS and it's something else, we can also use that. Next up, we have the menu screen for the CTP, which provides some additional controls over the different avionics. So you have your radar options, you have a clock that you can have open, you have your standby navigation, which also shows the exact same stuff as the PFD.
It's pretty cool.
In terms of the lower part. And there's also the ability to set your course. So if you're going to be, tracking some DME or something, or VOR. And there you go, there's switching different nav sources, and they're both being updated on PFD and CTP. All of this has been referenced from literally hours of footage, multiple pictures, documentation. It is nearly
It's
pixel
wild,
perfect
man.
in every single window in that screen. And yeah,
Pixel
there's
perfect.
nothing more to say there. Next, we also have some progress on the FCP, the flight control panel, which lets you set the autopilot settings. This is a custom
Looks
font
smooth.
that was made for this specific purpose.
Look at how they're
This is our
switching. It's
third
nice.
custom font for the aircraft. And you have some options for setting speed, heading, altitude, both in metric and imperial units. You can turn on fine-tuning for a more precise control. And then there's also vertical speed, both with feet per minute and with a flight path angle, which basically just pitches your nose to a certain degree. And then we have some exciting updates on the flight plan. So the first thing is uplink. I'm sure a lot of you are going to love this one.
This is insane.
So here I have my SimBrief ID entered, and I press send, and it has already completed the flight plan uplink. It goes to secondary, and there you go. It imported a flight plan from London Heathrow to Frankfurt am Main, completely from SimBrief's API.
You're looking at that map, by the way?
And there's all the legs, there's all the segments. And then there's also some improvements on how realistic this is. So we have had pilots literally spend their entire turnaround sequence just abusing this FMS, doing unholy things like inserting airways in the middle of other segments.
Look at how you insert airways. It's so badass, dude.
In the middle of
Did you
them,
see
and
that? It gives you like a dial and you
in
choose.
hopes of just replicating all of the
It's
weird
crazy,
quirks and
man.
behaviors of the actual FMS. So when we ask our pilots to do some weird thing, we want to extrapolate some sort of behavior. We want to figure out how it works under the hood, so we can actually just completely replicate the.
This is what they were
FMS's
showing on
logic.
their Discord, and I was just like,
And
"Whoa, dude!
It's already
this is
really,
nuts.
really accurate. There are some edge
This
cases
is
that
actually
have not been accounted
insane."
for, but it's coming along really nicely. And then lastly, we have finally. I know last stream a lot of you, were disappointed with the Rookroll on the iCast, but hey, we actually have an iCast now. So in a second, I'm going to turn on the right boost pump and the left, or left boost pump, and then turn off some hydraulic pumps, and they'll actually immediately appear on the iCast. This also does allow us to do warnings and cautions. We just don't have many of the failures in place to facilitate that. We actually have a
Chat, we have
list
to
of
land our
every
plane. Do you
single
want me to
iCast
pause
message
it?
in the aircraft
Do you want
and
to pause
its
it?
triggers.
We won't be watching
So
it
the hope
exactly
is eventually
live,
most of
but we
them
can
will
finish it once we
replicated
get down on the
with
ground. Do you guys
logic.
want to do that?
Right now, obviously, we don't have many of the failures. And
We're going to
other
be like,
steps to
10 or
make that
15
happen, but
minutes behind
in the
live, but
future,
we can finish it
not
off
released.
together, and we
In
can
the
all
future,
watch it if
we
you
hope
guys want.
that
I
majority
think that's
of
our
these
best
iCast
option.
messages will be implemented realistically.
All right,
So
cool.
next we have some kind words from Sparky for updates on systems.
Right, we'll pause it right there. All right, let's land our airplane. If you guys can obviously go and watch it live if you want to go watch it live, but let's land our airplane and then we'll kind of go from there. We need to be at LMAC. Where are we? I mean, we put that off for as long as we could, flying our airplane. We need to be at LMAC at 3,000 feet. Let's go down to 3,000 feet. We'll descend at 500 feet per minute. That should be good. I'm going to go with flaps 1. We have a speed restriction, 210 knots. That's good. I'm actually going to hold that in now. Let's go 210 on the speed. Good. You've got something to ask. Go ahead, man. I will do my best to answer it. Oops, sorry. So real pilots just watch YouTube till they are in the downwind. Yes. Yes. Correct. All right, we literally forgot everything, but that's okay. We're going to land our airplane. I love flying in and out of Sacramento, man. The views, the amount of fields and stuff that are out here, it's just beautiful, man. Look at this little community built around this golf course. It's beautiful. I love flying in and out of Sacramento, man. I think downtown's over there. Yeah, downtown's over there. You need to install the other Navigraph application. Metro Gaming, listen to these guys, man. They know more about this stuff than I do, dude. You don't need my response from it, trust me. If these guys are trying to help you out, then they're giving you the right answer. I would be going to them for help, so that is the correct answer, if that's what you're concerned about. So listen to those guys. Listen to those guys, trust me. I'm filling to PHL. Yes, please take off cap locks. Yes. Thought the other day, I remember flying into Amsterdam. There you go. We've definitely flown in Amsterdam. We've flown in Amsterdam a bunch. Love Amsterdam. Yeah. If only those orthos were detailed up close. I mean, that's close enough for me, man. I don't need to pretend I'm on the ground. The orthos look like that. That is plenty enough for me, my friend. That looks beautiful. What's the other Navigraph application? I have no clue. I do not know, man. All right, landing systems coming on. I always wonder why no caps were allowed. Just because it always looks like you're yelling. And it makes it so that it looks like your message is trying to be, you know, trying to be read above somebody else's message, or that you're more important than somebody else. Lou just booked flights to Amsterdam with Al. Nice, very cool, man. Enjoy that. All right, let's arm our localizer. We are 12 miles out. Never been to LA, only SFO. Very cool. Ecap, have you checked out the new Philadelphia scenery by chance? I have not, Pilot SB, no. I'm waiting for Dominic Design Team. They're going to be releasing theirs. I may have a look at it. We'll see, man. We'll see. It depends how nice. I've heard a couple mixed opinions on it. I'll look at it. I'll look and do some research tonight and see if it's something worth our time. We probably wouldn't be getting to fly in for a while, though, just because of the plans for the next week or so, right? So, Puller of Spikes, dropping the $20 dono. Huge no floaties to you, my man. Thank you very much for your support, dude. I appreciate you. That is extremely kind, my friend. Thank you very, very much. Dude, I keep pulling that up by accident. Thanks for support, man. Appreciate you, dude. All right. Approach is armed. Bring our speed back, 180 knots. We've got auto brakes on low. We've got our ground spoilers armed. We are looking for gate. Where did they go? Bravo 11, all the way around there. Okay. I know where we're going, kind of. We should be good. There's our glide slope. Good. We are 9 miles. Let's go gear down, flaps 2. Gonna bring the speed to 170. Approach mode is already activated.
Late to the party, but time for carry gold.
Hey, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, Puller Spikes. Hey, man, you're right in time for... I did it again, chat. You're right in time for a landing, man. Right in time for a landing. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right.
2,500.
Thank you. charts are looking good and up. Hopefully we can vacate by, I don't think we'll hit Alpha 8. Alpha 5 is what we're aiming for, and then we're going down and around here. So, looking good. Speed's coming back to 170. Approach mode is already activated, so we're looking good. We are about 5 miles out, so let's go full approach mode. Runway turnoffs, nose lights, wing lights, good. No ATC, so we're looking fine. Replay system, yes, thank you. We got to go flaps 3. 2,000 feet. Beautiful views out there, man. Sheesh. It's good. And 160 knots, flaps full. And we'll do our cabin call, final cabin call. Cabin is secured and ready. Beautiful. Sounds are going up. Good. And we are approaching 1,700 feet, chat. Let's go ahead and start our recording. We are recording. Replay is on. Good. 12 got what's up, man? Because you do 12:34 with a bounce to make it a realistic Spirit landing. Nice. Touche. It's always my excuse when I fly Ryanair or these guys. It's just, hey, man, it's how they fly in real life, you know? It's just how it happens. All right. My airplane chat. Enjoy the arrival. Catch you down on the ground. Let's go. Guns are up. Enjoy. Landing checklist. Gear down. 3 green. Flaps full. Ground spoilers armed. ECAM memo. No blue. We've got 3-3 left in front of us. 3-5 left. Sorry. In front of us. All looks well. We're vacating to the right. Let's do it. Slight crosswind. A little bit gusty. That's okay. We like that.
1,000.
Checked. Hopefully no go-arounds? Yes. No go-arounds. Hey, nobody got time for that. We got to watch our Synaptic A220 stream.
$500.
Was my turbulence setting real? Those winds are shifting.
400.
Oh boy. Spicy. Oh, Daisy. Daisy's here now. Hi, Daisy.
300.
Oh, those winds are gusting, chat. Holy, look at that balloon.
100 above.
Sheesh.
200.
That's a workout.
Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Jesus. Nose down. It lands like a brick. Reversers. Like, how does a 121 sound like I'm about to pop some tires? 60 knots, reverser stowed. Auto brake off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sacramento. Back up into the flight deck. I think we just missed Alpha 5. No, we didn't. That was Alpha 8. Okay, we're good. Alpha 5. Man, that was... Those winds were just, holy sheesh. Pineapple pushing, man. Wow. I don't know if it's my camera angle, but it, like, I'm struggling. I feel like I'm, like, way higher, way lower to the ground than I actually am. It's weird. Not that it was a bad landing or anything, just a little bit floaty and kind of slammy down at the end there. Yeah. Alright, sweet. Welcome. Ground spoilers. Oh boy, just off for him. Vacate right. Maybe FS realistic touchdown sound? No, it's not. It's the airplane, man. That's the airplane sound. It is heavy. 121 is that sounds like I'm dropping the airplane out of the sky with those landings. Sweet. Chat, remember, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks everybody for being here and watching today. I really do appreciate it. We are going to return to the Synaptic Sim stream here in a few minutes. We're just going to get to our gate. Gate Bravo 11. Yes. No. Good. I think this is whiskey. We're going to go left on whiskey. Yeah. Left on whiskey. Right, let's stop our clock. We'll clean everything up here. Landing lights off. Nose light to taxi. Runway turn off. Strobe lights, wing lights. APU master start switch. And what was our flight time? 1 hour and 17 minutes, chat. We are 6 minutes early. Oops. 6 minutes early, chat. We're going to take our first right, Yankee 2. Good. Okay, we're some Air Baltic ops? Yes, it's going to be good, man. Yep. We can stop our recording now as well. Jesus, dude, this thing is so sensitive with my nose wheel. Stop the recording. Good. Then we're making our right, first right here. Hi, Daisy. Did the blind scare you once again? I know, it's very scary. Remember, we could do some Prime ops. This airport actually has the Amazon Prime warehouse over there, so that's pretty cool. Landing feels pretty hard in the fly-by-wire due to the sound. Yeah, like we're getting 100 and what was that? 120 feet per minute, which is smooth, you know. But it feels like, and not only that, it also feels like the nose comes down just crazy fast after touchdown. Like it lands very, as opposed to the Phoenix, it lands very like flat. Like I said, like you kind of just, when you're coming in, it just plants itself. And it takes a little bit of getting used to after flying the Phoenix for so long. Hi. No. You can just see your nose sticking out on stream, Dede. You can just see your nose. We're going to watch the stream first or the replay? Probably the stream. Alright. Nose light off. APU spooling. Definitely do not know about the Amazon hangar. I have Amazon flights to do now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Here's our gate. There's the tram going across. Like I said, it's not bad scenery. It's not the best scenery. It hasn't received an update since it's released, but it's not bad scenery. I don't know. If you really want this scenery, I would say pick it up on sale. I don't know if it's worth like a full price. There's just a weird blue taxi light here as well. Just noticing that. So yeah, it's okay. Euro Aviation TV, thank you very much for support, man. I appreciate you, dude. That's extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, man. All right. Remember, we can't shut down the engines, and we got to go flaps full. All right, well, that's good enough for me right there. Cool. Park brake is on. Wonderful. Do we want to watch the... Okay, we'll watch the replay here quickly. All right, Chet, that's what we'll do, and then we'll get right back into the stream. So we'll go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM. Thanks, everybody who flew with us today. That was absolutely awesome. Really do appreciate that. Damn, Les, that's pretty crazy, too, that I just saw. Flag Guy, thank you very much for the $2 donation, man. I appreciate you. Says, I'm a little excited for this A220. Yes, it looks absolutely incredible, man. It looks absolutely incredible. Okay, let's watch our replays quickly, chat. Flag Guy, thank you for the $2. Wait, what did I miss here? Flag Guy, thank you. Oh, and Euro Aviation, thank you as well, man. Appreciate both of you guys. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, cool. Let's hit the play button. Monitor vertical speed. Monitor vertical speed. Clear of conflict. Let's bring this all the way down here. We'll watch some replays. Yeah, we'll go here and here. Good. A little bit of views here. Let's get some wing views. We'll watch a couple replays, and then we'll go back and we'll watch our E220 stream. What's wrong today? You're a very big baby today, Daisy. My goodness. We buttered in Spirit. We had 2 pretty good landings today, man. 167 into Vegas, and what was it, this one? A 121 or something like that? Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth, my amigos. Get some wing views here. Why do you keep getting kicked out of Discord? I don't know. Do you have an alternate or something? I don't know. Are you doing the acceptance page, the Timmy checker? What's up for dinner today? It's a good question. I don't know what I'm having for dinner. But it's a good question. I'm not quite sure. See, it's definitely my cockpit view because I feel like that looks normal. Like that was just like a normal average landing. I think it's my cockpit view that I have that's just a little bit weird. I don't know. Leonard, thanks, man, for being here. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you. Do you do anything with settings to make your sim not stutter on landing or touchdown? Nope. Nope. Before the Phoenix came out, the view that you had in the fly-by-wire was nice. True. Yeah. Nice and smooth. There we go. I think it's just the pitch axis that I'm also kind of getting used to. But I don't know. It seems like, I don't know. It just seems weird. Like, watch how much. Like maybe I need to adjust my angle like that. Maybe a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe like that. That feels low now. We'll go like that. Yeah, I guess I kind of like that right there, actually. I'm going to save that view right there like that. All right, we'll watch one from the outside here as well. We'll have a look, see what that looks like outside. GSX is saying, please cut your engines. Maybe just flaring a little bit too early. Nice landing though. Super happy. But you see what I mean? Like, see how smooth that looks from out here? Like when you're actually doing it in real time, it just looks like you're absolutely pegging the ground, man. Like just smacking into it. Like that looks super smooth. You know what I mean? Like especially from like this view. Like look how smooth this looks coming in. It's crazy. Is crazy. Why can't we see the spoilers come out on touchdown? It's a bug with the replay. Ted. I might be able to do it. No, I can't do it on here. Yeah, see how smooth that looks coming in and even sounds? Incredibly smooth. Maybe my sounds are just too high. I don't know. Anyways, cool. That is it, chat. Let's go directly to. I'm just gonna stop you. I'm gonna stop you. Good, dangerous landing. Okay, let me come to here. Main menu. Let's go to here. Let's go and watch this now, shall we? Okay, so we're way behind. Keep that in mind. We're gonna start it again now.
Second here.
Welcome to the cockpit of the A32X.
Thank you.
And now, we'll see how the fuel system, bleed air system, APU, and engines all work inside the simulator. If we look at the iCast, we will see that the right and left boost pump are currently off. So let's head over to the overhead and set them to auto like they should be. The iCast messages have disappeared, so we can now go back to the APU, switch, set it to run, and then hold it and start. The APU door is opened, giving it cooling, and soon we will have the APU in start. There we go. The APU in start message has appeared. If we go to the electrical system, we'll now see a large amount of current is being drawn from the electrical system, which verifies that the APU starter motor is active. We can now put the APU switch back to run and it will start itself on its own. So here you can see that the left boost pump is now on, providing fuel towards the APU and making so that it can start. The RPM is slowly rising and the EGT is slowly falling towards the normal temperature.
It's cool. It seems like it's like actual time
APU
too.
starter motor has disengaged and the APU is now running on its own.
Instant,
As you can see,
know.
there is no more massive current draw from TRU3. There we go. The APU is now enabled and thus it's now powering the right side of the aircraft while the external power takes the left side.
There's no release date yet.
APU in start message has been replaced by APU on. If you look at the left main tank, you will see that the APU is slowly drawing fuel from it. Do note that all the fuel draws, have been greatly exaggerated, so we're not waiting here for hours. If you look at total fuel and fuel used, you'll see that the total fuel is going down, while the fuel used, obviously, is going up. Soon, when the left main tank hits 86% of its maximum capacity, we will see that the center to main tank transfer will become active, keeping the left tank level at 86% by transferring fuel from the center tank towards it. So, you should see that the amount of fuel in the center tank should slowly start ticking down.
What's coming out next week? The ETR 42 and 72.
There we go. The center to main tank transfer is now active. Let's head over to the air status page to see what's going on. As you can see,
Bring up the chat.
APU
No.
valve is currently shut, and the ICAS also says APU bleed off. Let's head over to the overhead panel.
We're like
and enable
20
APU
minutes
bleed.
behind as well, so there's...
Now, the APU bleed is providing bleed air to the left engine because the cross bleed valve is closed. So we can now start the left engine.
I love how it's just a switch.
You can see N2 slowly rising, indicating that the left engine starter has been engaged.
Tomorrow we're going to Guadalajara.
Left engine is now drawing fuel.
Real world Volaris ops. From Sacramento to Guadalajara. But a 3-hour flight, 3.5-hour flight.
Now the N1's rising, N2 is rising rapidly, and so is the EGT.
Yeah, they're not going to give a release date. You can still tell that although they've done a lot, there's still a lot to go, I think. So they're not going to give a release date because it could go smoothly or they could be backlogged, right? So, yeah. Yeah, it's not rendered, Flyboy. That's exactly it. No textures yet. They're probably in the middle of doing the textures now.
Drawing fuel. There we go. The left engine is now started and the left engine generator is now active, providing power to the left side of the aircraft.
Tomorrow in the 320
we do
Neo,
not need
yes.
external power anymore, and we can switch it off. If we go back to the air status page, we will notice that the left engine is not providing bleed air to the aircraft. This is because the left engine bleed switch is off. We go and we enable it. We'll now see that it's providing bleed air to the aircraft. Finally, we want to start the right engine.
That's cool. That was an air start.
To do this, we will have to open the cross bleed valve so that the right engine can be started. Setting the cross bleed valve to auto will automatically open the cross bleed valve, and we can now start the right engine.
It's pretty cool. They're doing an air start, so no APU. So in-op APU, basically. So you got to start left engine, then bleed the air over to the right engine. It's pretty cool. Hello. Daisy will not leave my side. Something must have scared her. She's just sitting here happily looking at me. I know. A nice girl.
There we
So
go.
the
Right engine N2 is rising, and the N1 is slowly rising. And the EGT has also started, and you will also see that it has begun drawing fuel. The right engine is almost finished with the startup.
Very cool, Chris.
If you look at the center tank, you will also see that the amount of fuel in it is going down much faster than it was with the APU because the both engines are on and pulling fuel from it. Going back to the electricity page, we will see that the right engine generator is also on. Now, because both engines are on, we can safely turn the APU
Why is there no Daisy emoji? There is.
On the
you could probably
page,
make
you
me a
will see
better
that
one.
the RPM is dropping rapidly, and so is the EGT.
Try and
This
make one
shows
of the
that
ones I
APU
sent
has
you.
been turned off and is now cooling down. The left boost pump has also turned itself off. This is because it only runs when both the left engine and the APU are on, just to ensure that there is an uninterrupted fuel supply to both of them. With the APU off, it is no longer needed, and both engines are running in their own self-contained loop.
What are the sounds? They're definitely going to nail the sounds. Again,
Next, let's look at what happens in a fuel imbalance situation.
I don't think you go through
First,
this much detail
we'll
and
enable
not
right bleed
nail the
because
sounds.
we forgot
you know?
about that. And now, going into the weight and balance menu, if we bump up right main to maximum capacity, you'll see that the ICAS complains about a fuel imbalance. This is because the right wing is going to be much heavier than the left wing. And now, you can see, to correct the fuel imbalance, the automatic right to left transfer mode has activated, which means that both engines are now pulling fuel from only the right tank.
It's pretty cool. It's done automatically.
Now the imbalance has been corrected.
Huh.
Because the ICAS message has disappeared. The airplane will continue pulling fuel for both engines from the right side.
Momo, try and turn off the interiors and stuff.
Until the
Interiors,
imbalance is
ground
almost
clutter.
zero.
Try turning all that stuff off.
Now, let's see what else we can do. We can request a manual transfer to the left fuel tank. After requesting a manual transfer to the left fuel tank, you will see that fuel man transfer to L is highlighted. The plane is ready to transfer fuel. All we have to do is manually enable the the fuel boost pump. If we manually turn the right boost
Seen
pump
a lot of people
on,
wanting an EFB. Yeah. Do they not
you'll
plan
now
on
see
making EFB?
the fuel is being transferred from the right side to the left side.
Guess it's hard to say. Like, you really don't need an EFB with the way that like the whole the systems are done here, the way that you can pull charts up here and like do all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I would like to see one though. Yeah.
There we go. The fuel manual transfer has been complete. It didn't really fix our issue because we transferred most of the deficit all the way to the left, so now the left side is much heavier. However, since it's done, we can now turn the right boost pump off and turn manual transfer off.
The only thing an EFB would you control
Another
the
method,
doors and
if all else
performance.
fails, is the gravity transfer. Enabling gravity transfer will now make both tanks equalize their fuel through gravity. As you can see, the amount of fuel in the left main tank is going down and the right main tank is increasing.
All right, well, I hope you enjoyed that thrilling review of everything we've done in the past year or so since the last stream. So we're now going to hold or host a sort of open floor Q&A. So we have a stream Q&A channel in our Discord server, and you can also post questions in the YouTube chat. And our moderator team is going to pick out some questions for us.
We're not going to watch this part, chat, to be honest with you. I think that for the most part, that's everything that we want. If you want to go watch the Q&A, you can go over and watch the Q&A. I'm not really interested. What kind of performance can we expect? I mean,
no performance impact. It's pretty much close to zero, because MSFS really just eats up polys like it's nothing. So we could have high poly models in the sim, and it doesn't really make a difference. But the main difference is really in the textures and in the avionics of the aircraft. But to talk more about that, I'll pass it over to Seb and then Sparky.
Yes. So basically, let's talk about this a little more in depth and more detailed. So you need to think, obviously there's a lot of, we call it mesh topology and the faces. So essentially you need to think that a surface, think about it like just a surface that has, let's say, it is a triangle and has 3 dots connecting.
Okay, yeah.
And in total.
Anyways, okay, cool. If you guys are interested in figuring that stuff out, I think we've seen everything we need to see with the rendering and stuff. I would have liked to have seen a release date, but obviously I understand them not wanting to put a release date forward. It's probably too soon. Judging by the look of this and how far they've come in the systems that are modeled, I would say it's probably 6 months to a year away if I was taking a guess, just because this isn't a full-time project. These guys aren't getting paid for this, so a lot of this is done again on their own time, right? On weekends, evenings, when they're outside of work. I would say it's probably 6 months to a year away, just judging by how everything looks the way here. But I mean, talk about exciting, man. I mean, it's just crazy. I just hope that they can kind of deliver on everything that's been shown here. I'm sure they will. Like I said, I don't think you put this much effort and this much time into something to just kind of half-ass the end of it, So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. It's pretty exciting how that looks. We're going to wrap up our stream now, though. So thank you, everybody, for being here today. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all for the support. I truly do appreciate it. You guys are the backbone of this channel. You guys allow me to do this. For that, I am forever grateful. So thank you all so much for the support. Yeah, Vess, we landed. We watched the end of the presentation, and now it's just at the Q&A. If any of you are interested, you can just go back 18 minutes, I guess. Are they still live? I think they're done live. So, but yeah, about 18 minutes from the live. So that's going to be it for today, friends. Again, thank you guys all for being here. To everybody else who can't support using a monetary value, but still shows up stream after stream to hang out. Appreciate you guys as well, man. Thanks everybody for being here. Tomorrow we are flying Volaris from where the hell did we just land? Sacramento down to Guadalajara in Mexico to set up Monday. Flying all day in Mexico City. Gonna be fun, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Guys, have a great Saturday evening. Appreciate y'all, and I hopefully will see you all tomorrow. Happy landings, friends. See ya.